Okay. My name's Kainoa. This is going to be the first episode of Tomb of Annihilation. If everyone wants to go around, just introduce yourselves before we get into the game.
Hi, I'm David. I do stuff.
Cassius.
You just said my name.
Fair enough.
I'm Michael, and I am the bard of the party.
Okay, we're going to be running through Tomb of Annihilation. This is going to be the first episode. It'll probably continue for a bit unless somehow they manage to die in game one. So,
BK.
I guess we'll see what happens. So,
Okay.
without further ado, let's begin. For the past several days, the talk of the streets and the taverns has all been of this so-called death curse, a wasting disease, afflicting everyone who's been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they cannot be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've received that miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain the curse. It has affected the entire region and possibly the entire world.
Yay.
Now, for the two of you on the bottom of the screen, you have been invited to the home of Sindra Sylvain, a retired adventurer and merchant. A uniformed attendant leads you up to a grand staircase to the third floor, then ushers you into a wooden-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds and more of rolled-up maps and charts. A person is seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender, but only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair. An embroidered hood and a silver mask conceals the wearer's face. Even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clues. Help yourselves to wine and take a seat, friends. I may call you that. Before we continue, let's have the two of you introduce your characters. Cassius, with you first.
Okay, I am, what's it called again? Birdman, what do they call?
Kenku.
Kenku, yes. I have a hood, a cloak, and what's my weapons? With a crossbow on a belt on the side and a backpack.
Okay. Michael, if you would like to describe your character.
Alright. Hello, my name is Somak. I am a half-orc bard. As you know, bards, I have a giant drum strapped to my back, along with a long sword and a couple of daggers, just in normal clothing.
Okay. So, as you guys are both seated in this room, you can see the figure across from you with the hood over their face and the silver mask. You can see on the table in front of you, there's a bottle of wine, and the figure is just kind of sitting there, waiting. They kind of extend a hand towards the bottle. Would you like some?
Sure.
They reach forward and they pour some into a small glass and pass it over to you.
Drink.
So, I assume you would like to know why you were called here?
Yes. Why are you here?
Well, let's start this off as, do you have any questions for me? Aside from that. I can get to that if you want.
And that's what I ask. Why are we here?
The death curse, as you may have heard, has begun affecting me. I don't know how much longer I will last, but even the clerics don't know what's happening to me. The figure just kind of leans back in the chair and begins pouring themselves a bit. And they kind of just lift up the mask just a little bit to drink.
So then what do you want us to do?
I was hoping that you could assist me in locating what is causing the death curse. I have a little bit of information about it, but not enough to know where exactly it is.
Well, then give us the information and we'll see what we can do, I guess.
Would you? I have some contacts in a group known as the Harpers. You might have heard of them. They've learned that the cause of this death curse is an artifact of necromancy called the Soulmonger. And apparently, from what they said, it's located in this jungle region named Chult.
So would you like us to go out there and talk to them more? Or
Hopefully, you could locate this somewhere in Chult and possibly stop it or whatever's causing it. I can reward you.
all right then. How much is your
How about this? If you guys can go and complete this, I will reward each of you a magic item from my collection. Does that seem like it would suffice?
that will work?
She kind of looks towards you, the small Kenku figure. You haven't said much. She kind of looks a bit closer at you. Let's see. She probably knows, but yeah, she kind of looks and she's like, I was right, you are a Kenku. Okay. Are you able to speak? Are you just making a noise?
Yeah.
Okay, you just respond with a random noise, and she's like, and she turns back towards you, Somak, and extends a hand. Good to meet you. What might your name be?
Oh, my name is Somak. May I shake your hand?
She shakes your hand. And you, small birdman, what would your name be? And I just very faintly in the microphone was able to hear that. What was that?
Squawk. Squawking. It's a squawking noise.
Okay. She just kind of like gives a mildly confused look, and takes her hand back. Once you are ready to leave, I can teleport us to a settlement in Chult. It's called Port Nyanzeru. It's the only real major settlement there. I have visited there once or twice. Once we're there, I'll stay with a friend of mine in the city. His name is Wakanga. He's one of the merchant princes of the city.
Wakanda forever.
David, not Wakanda, Wakanga.
Wakanda forever.
God.
She sits back in the chair and she just help yourselves to the wine, and once you're ready to leave, I'm here.
Okay.
And she just kind of sits back, and you watch as she begins reaching into a bag to the side and starts pulling out this long case.
I go sit in the corner.
Okay, you start walking up to the side, and she just kind of like looks over as you walk away, and you sit down in the corner. She's like, and she turns back towards you, Somak, and says, I have something that I think could be of benefit. And she hands you this large, rolled up piece of paper.
Gonna examine it.
Okay, you unroll it, and it is a large, drawn out map, which I will send to you in chat.
Alright,
You guys have access to that. Give me a sec to get that
Very
ready.
silent.
What'd you say?
It is very silent.
I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right one. I believe it is this one. Yep. Okay, so and you'll definitely be able to know this is when I send it to you, but as you unroll the map, you can see a lot of it is actually unfilled.
Ah.
There's a lot of blank areas on the map. She just kind of sits back and begins sipping on her glass, just kind of staring at you somewhat, waiting.
I look around the room for anything that looks valuable.
Okay, make a perception check.
What is my perception is prep +3. Wait,
Also, I think we should mention this. We are rolling dice digitally.
Yes, aside from me, all the dice are being rolled over Discord.
Because the DM's too good for us.
I don't want you guys to know what I'm rolling.
got a 9.
A
9. Okay.
9.
You look around the room. I mean, the silver mask she's wearing is kind of nice. Yeah, I've kind of taken it off and set it to the side so she can drink. But it is right next to her on the table. Led with you're kind of like, oh, that's a pretty nice looking map, which is currently being held. So not a lot that you really notice that's super valuable. The wine bottle looks nice.
Ooh.
But aside from that, that's about it.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to steal the wine bottle.
What do you two want to do? As you guys are in the room. And
Wait a minute. Is there, wait, bleh, I can't speak. There's never like doing like I'm ready when I'm gonna like gesture to Kane like when he's ready, I guess.
Okay.
I sort of stand up and start edging towards the wine bottle.
It's sitting on the table between them, and you're just slowly moving towards it. She kind of looks towards you, Soma, and she's like, would you like anything to eat, or would you prefer if we left sooner than later?
I would prefer if you leave sooner than later.
Okay. She kind of looks towards you, bird noises. As you are edging towards the wine bottle, and she's like, oh, would you like some? And she kind of takes the bottle and hands it towards you.
Okay. I grab it and sort of like hold it, not really knowing what to do.
Okay, you just kind of stand there, just kind of very awkwardly looking around with the wine bottle. And she's like, are you ready to go, or would you guys like some time to get acquainted with each other? Or would you prefer to do that in the city?
I can get along with people just fine. I think we'll be okay.
Then, if we are ready to go, follow me. And she stands up and begins exiting the room.
All right, follow.
As we're walking, I sort of slip the wine bottle in my backpack.
Okay. Make an intelligence check for me. Just for something.
Okay. I need to go back. It's -1.
Oh no.
Go out there and get them good religion checks, boy.
I got a 15.
Was that better than your perception check?
Yeah.
Of course it was. Okay. You realize at the last second before you're gonna put it in that it doesn't have it doesn't have the cork on it right now, and if you did that, you would have just poured wine all over your stuff. So you kind of like stand there for a second, then you slowly take it back, and you just kind of like trail behind them, walk back into the room, pick the cork up, try and like shove it back on, and then put it in your bag and chase after them. But she leads you all into this mostly empty room, but you can see a mostly drawn out teleportation circle on the ground. And you watch as she takes out this golden piece of what looks like chalk and just starts finishing it. And as she begins drawing the final lines, it flares up with energy, and you watch as she takes a step back before looking at you guys, slips the mask back on and makes a follow me motion, and steps through, and she just vanishes.
Or walk in to the
I
portal.
know this
So
spell.
you step through and just vanish. Bird noises, what you gonna do?
Wait. Are we able to step through into the thing?
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Oh,
quick.
wait. First, I glance around the room for anything that looks valuable again.
This room is completely empty, unlike the last one.
Gosh darn it. Okay, I step through.
As you're looking around, you watch as the portal, the light begins to slowly start fading, and you just run and jump through, and you vanish through the portal as it fades, as it only lasts 6 seconds.
Oh no.
And that could have been so much worse.
Okay.
As the two of you are teleported through the portal, I am going to switch up the music that I have to something more Port Neon Zulu.
What?
Huh? Nothing.
All I heard was Ziri. Or Siri. What did you say?
With the music that's going to be used in the background, you can check the description for a link to it.
Okay.
Okay, so as the two of you go through, I got some flavor text I gotta read.
Oh no.
You both appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sound of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones. Mingling with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it almost sound musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharf-side smell of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Neon Zero is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink. Or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers, or is draped in leafy, flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. I don't know why that word confused me. A crowd of children dressed in feather caps and capes rushes past you. Yep, that was right. Squealing in delight as a street performer, costumed as a big-toothed lizard, stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, or singing. As you guys stand there in this open seaside town, you can see the woman is still standing next to you with the mask on. She kind of looks towards you. I would recommend that you both secure a room at one of the inns here.
Okay then. I'm gonna try and like look around for an inn.
Okay.
Just like some kind of place.
Are you gonna start wandering or just like looking from here?
I'm just gonna wander.
Okay. As you start walking away, she kind of reaches forward. Excuse me if I may.
Yes.
If you are going to be looking for inns, there are two in the town. I can tell you the general direction of them if you want.
Sure.
If you have some. There is the Thundering Lizard. That inn is a bit more upbeat and lively. Or Kaya's House of Repose, which is more of a good night's sleep type of place. They're both located in the Red Bazaar. If you head that way, you will find it. I will be staying in one of the villas of the Merchant Prince. So if you need me, I'll be there. And she kind of turns and starts walking off into the large crowd of people.
I'm gonna walk and try and find a thundering lizard, I guess.
Okay. I will say with that, make a investigation check with advantage because you have the general direction of it.
3,000.
As you guys are walking, you can see something that isn't really common in most other places. There are these large dinosaurs pulling carts, and there are a few like smaller ones just scattered across the street running.
Okay, that's a 17.
17, okay. The Red Bazaar, 18. So, I guess we will see this in him. So, as you guys head through, you head into the port's market ward, where the Red Bazaar is located. And after a bit of wandering around, you do find the Thundering Lizard. It's this large building with, you can see there's these just flowing piece of fabric hanging from it, and so a few rain catchers strapped on buildings next to it. And you can hear a bit of noise coming from inside, though it's a bit difficult to tell if the noise is specifically from inside there or just from the giant crowds of people. So, as the two of you, Silmok and Bird Noises, are standing there, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna just walk in.
Okay,
Walks in.
you guys push open the door and step inside. Okay, as you guys enter, you can see there's this man at the front counter. He has darker skin and braided back hair. You can see there's a few tables where these people are talking. You can see some people playing cards. There are a few interesting looking people scattered around here. Which one of you guys has a higher passive perception? Or what are you guys with passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
13, okay.
Oh, mine's 13 too.
Okay, then I will say you both very casually notice a lot of the mugs around the bar are filled with this weird amber-colored drink that you guys don't really recognize. But you can see the human man working at the counter. He kind of reaches back and starts filling up someone a drink of this strange-colored liquid and hands it to a man before he knows who it is. Hello, how can I help you?
Yes, may I rent a room for tonight?
Singular or two?
I'm gonna turn to the king like, you fine sharing a room?
Who?
You.
Wait. Oh.
Yes, the kangaroo.
Yeah. I'm guessing I would know that word.
Yes or no?
Say yes in like an Australian accent.
Okay. The kangaroo responds in a very strange voice that you have not heard before. Yes. I think that's strange.
Alright, then just one room.
Okay, would you guys like 2 beds or 1 bed and just one of you kind of goes off on the floor?
2 beds, please.
2 beds. Per bed, 5 silver piece.
Alright then.
Kind of puts a hand forward.
And give them the money.
Okay, are you guys paying separately?
Yes, I'm not paying for your own bed.
Okay,
Perish.
then each of you pay 5 silver pieces.
No.
Yes.
That's only half a gold piece. You're fine.
Ugh. Five silver?
Yep, 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, roll d4. Oh, okay, perfect. Also, bird noises.
Yep.
Your passive perception is 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will say you do notice, in one of the pockets on your, hood, there's actually a little piece of paper sticking out of it that you hadn't really noticed before.
Okay. I take it out.
Yeah, you take it out, and, are you opening it?
Yep.
Okay, you open it up, and it has just a bit of writing on it.
Okay.
Are you just reading through the piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay. It essentially, it looks like it was very quickly scribbled, but it says on it, recommend, locate, guide, jungle. And it is signed with, the name, Syndra Sylvain, which is the woman who you guys had just parted ways with.
Okay.
So, you guys purchased the rooms, and what do you guys want to do? The day is still up, and there are a few other people just scattered around the building.
Can I go to like a plaza if there is one like the center of the city?
Okay, I will say that's kind of how the market ward is.
Okay, I'm just gonna like take a look around.
Okay, make a perception or investigation check. Bird noise is on him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then make it with advantage if bird noise is helping you.
Are you helping me?
Yep.
Alright, cool. That is a 10.
10, okay. As you guys are exiting the building, give me a sec to check something real quick. Just gotta do this really quick to make sure I'm getting this right. 10, okay.
1 silver. Wait, never mind.
5 silver is half a gold piece.
Yeah. So 10 is the whole gold piece?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry, you didn't have to pay that much. It's just half a gold piece for a bed for, I think, a singular night. Yeah, a bed for a singular night. Okay, cool. So, as you guys exit the building, I'm going to, here we go. So I will just list off a few different places that you guys pass by. You pass by a few different fish markets. As it does make sense considering this is a very ocean town. I'll say you also do pass by you pass by Kaya's House of Repose, which is the other inn. It's supposed to be a bit more chill. There is a are you staying in the Red Bazaar or just wandering the whole city?
I'm gonna stay in the Red Bazaar.
Okay, so the Red Bazaar is kind of like a market area, or it's part of the market area. So there's the market area and a merchant area. And so it kind of depends on what you're looking for. And then there's also the Merchant Prince's area.
Okay.
So, really quick, I'm going to I don't know if the Zoom call will be able to see this. Either way, it works. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so you guys pass by the fish market. You guys pass by a large coliseum, actually, as well as you guys can see signs pointing to something called the Hall of Gold and a public bathhouse.
All of gold.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, what have you done?
And then there's also another sign farther down that says Dye Works. What do you guys want to do? Is you guys are just wandering through the streets of the market.
I go to the Hall of Gold.
What do you say?
I go to the Hall of Gold.
Into the Hall of Gold. Okay.
We have another kleptomania. Can be Jaden all over again.
We'll see what happens.
Who knows when that happens?
Okay, so as you approach this large building, you can see the roof is this shining gold material. Oh my god. I'm just realizing how this could go. Okay. Yeah, you can see the doors are both currently closed, but the roof is just this shining bright material, and it looks just like solid gold.
Only the roof?
Yep. The rest of it is made of wood and stone.
How am I gonna steal the roof?
How am I gonna steal the roof?
Maybe a piece of the roof.
While you're considering that, Somak, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna look around the market.
Okay. Are you heading to any of the previous listed places, or are you heading...
I'm just heading into the market, see what's there, like the shops and whatnot.
Okay, yeah. There is... I will actually tell you this. There's not a lot of shops in the market itself. There's a dye shop and a fish shop seem to be like the main two, aside from the inns and the bathhouse. But you're still holding on to the map, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can see that let's actually see. Does Yeah, okay. So, there's two main parts of the city. There's the market ward and the merchant ward. The merchant ward sells a lot more different types of stuff, where the market ward is more of just stuff like inns.
Okay.
There's a really nice coliseum there, as well as dye shop, fish market, bathhouse, and a few other smaller shops.
I'm gonna take a look at the merchant ward then.
Okay. You start heading out of that and start heading over to the other side of the city, following different signs. Road noises.
Okay,
What are you doing as you sit there and contemplate the very shiny roof?
Is it like large, like very, very large, or is just...
Yes.
Okay, so...
The roof, in fact, is very large, as most roofs are.
I think I have a plan. Okay. Is there any, like... This is so stupid. Is there any very, very large projectiles? Anywhere, like, shops selling...
Are you just looking for some sort of projectile shop?
I'm looking for mainly a catapult.
A catapult. Okay, make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. No, I don't want to open that. It's not. There we go. Okay. $13.
13. Okay. You can safely say that if there is a shop selling a catapult in the city, catapult would probably run quite a bit over 100 gold. Just to put pricing into perspective.
I wasn't saying I wasn't gonna buy it.
It is
I would-
very difficult to steal a catapult.
No, I'm not gonna steal it either. Okay, so the catapult is there a catapult though? Like, can I find it?
Before you tell me, do you have a specific plan so I can just tell you if it even is feasible?
Okay, so I was gonna try to find like a catapult like on display that someone's trying to like sell. Okay. I was gonna say. Oh, well, I can't talk. God damn it. I was going to try to get them to put something inside of it to like test it out to see if it doesn't actually just break instantly. And then I was gonna be like, ooh, and like accidentally set it off, and it's gonna hit the ceiling and break some of it.
Okay. I will tell you this. Going through the city, you can safely say, just from the little market ward, you are pretty sure that there is no catapults for sale.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Just that way I don't have you roll, because I don't want to have you roll and then you're like, oh, I got good, and then there's, in fact, sadly, no catapults for sale. And you'd have to get really lucky with one being sold right next to the building so that it would hit it.
Okay.
Somek, what are you doing as you head over to the merchant ward? Are you just looking around?
Yes.
Okay. Make another investigation check for me. This time you don't have advantage.
I think I know.
That's in that one.
You start wandering. You start wandering around, and you're like, "Whoa, these are a lot of really colorful villages, and there's a lot of different people." And I will say, with how bad you rolled, okay, yeah, you're pretty sure you're in the merchant ward. You can see a lot of the buildings around are kind of crumbling and vine covered, and a lot of the people walking around are dressed in slightly dirtier clothes.
This is a weird market ward.
You're like, this is weird for a merchant place.
I guess I try to look for the shops.
Okay, make another investigation check.
That
Oh
would
my
be the
God.
worst possible thing.
Yep.
Eight.
8. Also pretty bad. I will say you can see the large shapes of 3, also covered in vines and very dilapidated, are 3 large ziggurats. And like, oh, that's interesting. They don't look that nice though. And
I'll just skip the market. I'm
as
gonna
you just
go.
kind of turn and you start walking, you do find this very large. The town seems to. Most people just kind of like walk around it. A few people chuck what looks to be just pieces of fruit into it that look like they may have gone old. But there's just a giant sinkhole,
Okay.
and you're like, and you're about like 20 feet away from it.
I'll go take a look at it.
Okay. You kind of walk over and you look in. You can see there's a sign posted up that says refuse pit. And you can see a along the wall. You can't like fully see the bottom, but you can see there are like splatters of probably like food or something just on the walls, as well as with insect. You can hear the buzz of insects around, and occasionally you'll watch as like a raven flies out of it, and you're like, oh god, what the heck?
I'll go back to not the merchant ward.
Okay.
I'll go back to the. I'll look around for a tavern, I guess.
Okay. As you are heading back away from this area and you start heading back into the main city, you like take one last look back. You can see a signpost in front of it that says Old City. As you're like, oh, that probably wasn't the merchant ward.
The big dum-dum?
You're not there.
I mean, yeah, but David is here, and he's currently listening to the conversation.
Now he is. But now David is here. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm gonna go look for a tavern.
Okay. Are you heading back to the market ward?
Yes.
Okay.
Back to the market ward.
I will say just it's a safe bet for you after looking around for a bit that you do notice that the inns seem to be the closest things to taverns that they have.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright, then.
But I will say, you do see, as you're walking through the market ward, you do see bird noises. You kind of glance off and see him marveling at this large building with this gold roof.
I'll walk over to him, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
walk over to him.
Bird noises. You kind of turn and you watch as Soma is walking over to you.
What you doing, buddy?
Look at the ceiling and point and say, shiny.
Yes, that is shiny. Do you want to go back to our room?
I look at him with a face of defeat. I nod.
Oh, no. Okay.
This bird has given up on his quest for the roof so far.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I
Do
don't
I
know
have...
if I should mention something. He would have to pay for the damages.
That's assuming they can catch us.
Oh yeah.
Which they assuming they can because they have dinosaurs.
Oh.
No, I guess we'd find out what happened.
No.
We gotta find out what happened!
What time is it right now? Is it like near sundown?
It's midday, like 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay, go. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna go back to the merchant ward then, and actually get to it, and not go to the old city.
Okay, bird noises. Are you going with him this time?
Yeah. I like see that he's like going off to a different place. I'm like,
Okay.
yay, another place. Maybe there's something I missed.
Okay, you start following after him towards the merchant ward, and as you start entering into that area of the city, you can see it is actually a bit nicer than you had previously thought, as you were wandering around a bit more dilapidated part of the city. You are able to see just from this. Make an investigation or a perception check as you were wandering around this part of the very large city.
That's a 9.
9, okay. Walking through. I will say you do see, there is a very noticeable area of the city marked as, it just says the Merchant Princes on it, and you can see, these very large, villas. There are 7 of them.
Okay. Guess we'll go to the first one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that you don't really find many buildings of interest with what you rolled. A lot of them you just kind of pass by and just like, eh. Are you just walking into a random one?
Sure.
Okay, then I'm gonna have you roll.
Initiative.
Combat. Roll a d8 and reroll if it's an 8.
Right.
Actually, no, just roll a d8. Sorry.
That is a 5.
5? Okay. Okay, you kind of look around and you're like, that one. And you both start, I assume bird noises are following him?
Yep.
Okay. You guys just start trailing towards one of the large villas.
Hmm.
Okay. As you guys... Let's see, actually.
Bellamini.
Okay. You are able to see at the front of each one. They're surrounded by large large gardens, and in front of the door, there are currently, which might be 4. There's currently 3 people in full armor standing guard.
I'm gonna like walk up to him and ask him like, "Hello, do you know what this place is?"
How tall are you?
My height is. You can actually let me go to it. Oh, well then. My height, I am a solid 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall. Okay. Oh God, I gotta figure out how to pronounce this name.
Ah.
It is very. Luckily, Tomb of Annihilation was kind enough to include a pronunciation guide for all the names in the front of the book.
Nice of them.
Yeah, that way I don't say it completely wrong.
I hope they did that for Curse of Shot. Totally not foreshadowing.
Okay, it's how I thought it was pronounced. One of the guards kind of looks up at you, like kind of like at that angle where he's just almost as tall as you, and as he looks up, I assume you're not native to here then?
No, I am not.
This would be one of the merchant prince's villas. This is are you completely new here? You don't know how any of this works?
I am completely new.
Okay. These merchant princes, there are 7 of them. They run the city. This one belongs to a woman named Chult. Wait, is that right, Latin? Ah, Chult. One off.
Pronunciations with Chimera.
So close, yet so far. Okay. He says that as he gestures. Would you like to come in? She deals in different fruits, wines, oils, and insect repellent if you're planning on going out into the jungles.
Thank you. I'm assuming that each of these sell different items.
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay. Thank you. I just need to make sure that this
Okay.
is the merchant. Okay. Thank you. And I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna
If you're
go.
walking away, one of them kind of like he puts his hand up. If you ask, the guards in front of each one know who they're guarding, so you can get a bit of information on which place you're going to, because you seem very new here.
Thank you. I'm going to walk
Waves
out.
and then stands back.
Okay.
Bird noises. You heading with Somac?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mike, what were we saying?
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the first one and ask the guard what's there.
Okay, roll another d8 for me. And re-roll if it's a 5 because you just went to that one. That would be ridiculous. Just walk out, turn, walk back in.
4.
4. Okay. Ooh, okay. As you approach this one is also very nice. You can see all of these are probably the nicest buildings out of all of them in the city, though all the buildings are pretty nice aside from in the ruin area that you went to. I don't know what that was. We're going to ignore that. As you approach, you can see this one is guarded by the exact same amount, 3 guards. And they're all just standing on post.
I'm asking like, hey, I'm new here. What does this place sell? Because I have no idea.
You are new here?
Yes.
This is the villa of Jobel. He
Ah.
deals with
Jobel?
Jobel. Jobal.
That's what I heard too.
That's my favorite brand.
Yes, my favorite brand of cologne.
He looks like a pretty good. He deals in different guides for the people adventuring into the jungle and sell swords.
Ah. Thank you. I walk out.
Okay, you turn and walk away.
And we're doing this thing again.
Okay, roll another d8.
I'm following him into all the shops.
Okay.
3.
3. You're just
I was
going
gonna go
down
down
one
to
by
the other
one. Okay, give me a sec.
I mean, it's effective.
That true.
Hiking rules.
Okay, there we go. As you guys are walking away, you watch as the guards step to the side as the door of Jobel's building actually opens up. Are you guys just keeping away?
Sure?
Okay. You guys keep walking, and you guys both have 13 passive perception, if I'm correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will say you guys notice the guards kind of step aside, and the door closes behind them as this human man walks out and begins heading towards the market street. David, if you would like to describe your character.
Okay.
Oh, he wasn't with us? Oh,
No, I was not.
oh god.
No.
Yeah, David's just been completely silent the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna
So what
take a
you see
5 seconds.
before you is a 6'3", part man, part snake. So this character has the head of a snake with a cobra hood, and he's wearing like shorts, quote unquote shorts. Just like male leather, and his bare chest is shown. And something very noticeable is that scales outline like the outer edges and cover his arms and his legs. His scales have the color of black, red, and like a light yellow. Also the colors of a coral snake. He has yellow eyes, and you see a variety of weapons on his back, from a great axe to a few javelins to a mace to a quarterstaff.
And as he walks out, you can see the guards just kind of like very casually just position their spears in his direction as he moves away and he goes back to patrol. And you can see there are a few people just kind of like, they kind of just glance at him before moving away.
I'm gonna take a call from my grandma really quick. Can I do that?
Sure, yeah. I'll put
Okay.
you on mute for a second.
Uh,
When you're back, unmute yourself. Okay. So Mike, you watch as this guy walks out, and as he exits the villa and back into the streets closer to where you guys are, the crowd just kind of like very slightly disperses around him.
I'm just gonna walk into the third building.
Okay. David, what's your passive perception? Anywhere?
12.
12. Okay, make a perception check. For me.
Okay. Yay, I finally get to roll.
Yep. It's time.
That's a 16.
16. Okay. The crowd kind of disperses, except there are two people who don't kind of take the instinctual move away at first. You can see this taller half-orc man and this shorter feathered bird who just kind of look in your direction for a sec and start moving away. And you can actually see, Michael, are you wielding any weapons on you openly?
Yes, I have a longsword and a giant drum strapped to my back.
Okay. Yeah, you are both able to see. You are able to see that both of them are visibly armed as they start walking towards the villa, a different one from the one you were.
I just watch him.
Okay, you just kind of stare at them as they begin to walk into another villa. Michael, you rolled a 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. As you approach this villa, you can see this one has less guards. This one only has 2 guards in front of it stationed right now. This one's
So something less valuable. Maybe. Who knows?
you can see this one. The plant life is a bit more vibrant around it, but as you approach one of the guards, kind of looks.
Yes, hello.
Are you here to have a meeting? Or purpose?
No. I am new in town and I'm trying to figure out what everything is. Could you tell me what is sold here?
Yes, this is the merchant villa of Jasmine.
Finally, a normal name.
She deals in things closer to plants and poisons.
Thank you. And I walk out.
You just turn from walking away, and the guard just kind of like.
I stay in the shop.
Are you walking into the shop?
Yes.
Okay. As you approach the guard kind of
Michael
looks down.
died.
Are you here to schedule a meeting with Jasmine?
Yes. In an Australian accent.
Okay, as you say yes, he's like, come this way, and he opens up the door. And as you walk into the inside, you are able to see there's a few benches and things, and this seems to just be kind of like a waiting, or for people to just sit.
You know what?
Here. Okay. Yeah. Oh. What happened to Michael?
He died.
I don't know.
I asked him anything.
I invited him back. Hey, Michael.
You actually want?
I have no idea either. Anyway.
You have to go ahead and roll a dice.
Bird noises. As you are, as you kind of sit down, one of the guards goes, would you like to meet with her right now? Do you have anything you would like to try and purchase?
I sort of, I mutter out, buy something in a very, very low, deep voice.
Wait, the guard kind of like takes a step back because he was not really expecting that, and then just kind of like if you would like to purchase something, follow me. And he begins walking and leading you farther into the building.
Does anybody know that it's hard to talk? It's like everyone keeps asking me questions.
Okay. Well, I mean, actually no, you wouldn't know that. Never mind. I was gonna tell you something, but never mind. Okay. As you're led to a upper level as you walk up this staircase, and you are led into a large, nicer room. This room has both the back windows are open and there's breeze blowing through. You can see some potted plants are hanging, and there's a few pieces of art hanging on the wall, and you can see at the desk there is a female figure.
Okay. I walk up to her.
Yeah. You walk up to it. What business do you have with me?
I point to my mouth and like try to hand signal that it's hard to talk. Can't.
Make a general performance check for me. With whatever your performance bonus is. Oh god, this is... Okay. We'll see how this goes.
-3.
-3. Oh yeah, right. What's your charisma? 5? I know it's something low.
Charisma?
Yep.
It's 4. -3.
Wait, so what'd you get in total?
Oh, I didn't do that yet. Okay. 12.
David, you made me yawn. 12? Okay. Not as bad as it could be. She kind of looks. She didn't fully seem to understand what you're trying to say. She's like, is there something wrong with your throat?
God.
I'm gonna look. She's like, do you happen to be a Kenku?
I nod my head vigorously.
Okay. Would you like to buy? I deal with different exotic plants, poisons, or actually, if needed, I can sell out assassins.
I say poison in one of the guards' voice.
Okay. You say poison? Ah, okay. Do you have any type of preference, or would you like me to just list out a few?
Say list out.
Okay. She kind of looks into it, and then as she's reaching for a something hanging on the back shelf, do you have a price limit?
Um.
And she starts flipping through a book with, you can just barely see it has like you can see a few like names of things are bullet pointed. I need to grab. Is it right there on the shelf? No, it isn't. It's over there on the shelf. Okay, I will be right back to grab the DM's guide.
The DM isn't here. We can do whatever we want.
Ah ha.
Ha 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 ha. I burned the village down. Oh crap, the DM's back. We totally didn't do stuff.
Yep.
Okay. What were we saying?
Hmm?
Oh, right. She asked you, do you have a price limit?
Oh.
She is flipping through a little list of poisons.
I know very little numbers. I know them, but I can't say many. I'd say 4 gold.
What?
4 gold.
Are you saying 4?
Yeah.
Okay. As you repeat that, you watch as she looks up and she immediately closes the book and starts setting it back up on a shelf.
Maybe I'm gonna raise it up to 5.
He just kind of looks at you. Do you not know how much poison's on?
I said 9. No, I don't. I really don't.
Okay. She takes it back down. My cheapest one would be for around 11. Find that. Oh wait, no. What?
6,000 gold.
Oh God.
I think the highest price is like 3,000 or something. I don't know what the lowest is though.
But I mean, you're the DM, so it's your choice to either
That's true, yeah.
make it higher or make it lower.
Yep, I'm just gonna make the price higher just to be even worse.
No.
Poisons right there, 257. Now if you will all flip to page 257 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. I'm just kidding.
The Curse of Strahd work.
Sure, but you have to read whatever's on the. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, the
Let me
cheapest.
try 257.
She kind of looks and she's like, the cheapest I are for around 150 per dose.
Kinda, sorry. Kinda, there's only 256 pages.
Ah.
Technically, the 257th is a black page.
There's just a blank page.
It's just a blank page. Yes. Yes, very interesting.
I have the whopping number of 14 gold.
She kind of looks at you like, if you aren't buying anything, I would prefer if, politely as I could say.
Yeah, yes. And I leave.
Okay, you just turn around and start walking out. She just kind of stares at you as you leave. As you exit, Somak and Elrath, what are you guys doing? You both are just standing in the street.
I'm gonna take a look at another shop.
Roll another D8.
I'm gonna walk over to him because
Okay, you
I rolled a 7.
7.
I don't know if I actually have gotten that one yet.
No, you have not. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, as you approach this one is covered in, gold-plated armor, large potted plants, and, skulls hanging with, these jewels set in them.
insert voodoo magic joke here.
As you approach this one has, this one has the same amount as last time. This one has 2 guards stationed in front of it. And, so, like, as you approach, you kind of look back and you can see the, snake-headed man is following you. Not very discreetly, just walking after you.
Okay then. I'm gonna ask the guards what is sold here. Hello, what is sold here?
Let me find out. Whose row is this one? I think I know. That is not how I would have pronounced the name. David, I'll tell. Here, let's just do a little thing. So I'm gonna spell out a name, and you guys tell me how you think it's pronounced, okay? Zanthi.
Zenyatta.
You guys want to know the answer?
Sure.
Jonthi.
Yunga!
Okay.
I-
Anyway, this is the villa of Jonthi. He deals in armor, clothing, and jewelry and gems.
Thank you.
It's not
And
voodoo magic.
I walk out
Okay, as
at
you
a brisker pace than normal.
okay, as you turn to walk away, the lizard man is standing right behind you.
We're like, oh, sorry, and I gotta go around him and I gotta walk out.
David, are you
Question, have questions.
You're gonna keep walking. I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear. I'm gonna walk to the second building.
are you just walking away from it?
I'm walking away from him.
Okay, Elrath, what are you doing? He just keeps walking.
I'm gonna pretend. I guess like I did hear him.
I walk away to the... What was the Chult Tavern?
The Chult Tavern is Kaya's House of Repose.
Yeah, I go to that one.
You start heading over there. Bird noises. You exit just as Somak is walking back from a different one. Somak, roll another d8 for me, and I'll tell you if you.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you have to re-roll because there's only 2 left. 3 left.
Yes. 3 left.
3 left.
Okay then. Six.
6. Okay. As you approach this one is this one has these nice torches hanging on the wall, and there's this you can faintly hear from the inside soft music playing.
Okay.
It's nicely decorated on the outside. This one has how many guards? This one has 3 guards stationed in front of it, and they all just kind of look at you as you approach.
I'm like, hello, what is sold here?
This is the village of Wakanga Otamu.
Wakanga forever.
He deals in magic items and such.
Ah, thank you. I would have to go with that. I immediately walk out. I hear I hear magic items and I walk out immediately.
Okay. Have a good day.
At least the guards were nice about it.
Are you heading to another one, presumably?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go to the second one? Because it's literally that and the first one, and that's
Yep.
it.
Just roll a d2.
Flip a coin.
You're
I
able
got
to
a
roll a
1!
d2 over this. A 1. Okay.
Got a 1.
So you walk over into one of the remaining buildings. This one is covered in really nice ornate weapons and shields hanging on the front.
Okay.
Are you
I'm gonna-
going over to the
I'm
guards?
gonna walk up. Yeah, gonna go over to the guards.
Okay, this one also has 3 guards stationed in front of it. Just one by one.
I'm gonna go up and ask them what is sold here.
This is the villa of Akina Afa. She deals in the weapons, shields, and traveling gear, as well as wagons, canoes, saddles, and rain catchers.
Ah, thank you.
She deals in a lot of the supplies for people heading into the jungle.
Ah, thank you. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And I walk out.
You walk out. There's only 1 remaining.
Yep. Should I roll a 1d1?
Yup. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay. As you approach this last one has still 3 guards in front of it. This one, in fact, just from the looks on the outside, you can see there's these really nice vases set, as well as you walk forward, you watch as this really colorful bird just swoops past you, and you're like, as you approach, you can see this one also has some guards stationed in front of it.
Hello, what is sold here?
This is the villa of Ifan Kalroa. He deals in different animals and beasts, as well as training them.
Ah, thank you. And I will walk out.
Okay, you exit. You can see bird noises standing on the street, just having exited the villa of Jasmine.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk up the bird noises. I'm gonna walk up to him. Like, hey, find anything fun?
Nope.
Prices.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like, let's go back to the tavern. Let's go to our rooms.
Yep.
I saw like a strange man. You know, the one who was like the snake scales. He was following me. Odd fellow.
Y'all are racist.
You're not
So is
there.
everyone else in this town.
Hey, no, I didn't do anything to you besides apologize.
You can't apologize. You don't know where he is.
Yeah, yeah.
I already apologized to him.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Yes, I bumped into him and said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then
Oh,
immediately
right,
walked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
All I wanted to do was ask you some questions about why you didn't run away from me at first sight.
Because I was exploring buildings.
Okay, where are you two headed? Stomach and bird noises?
I'm gonna head back to our room.
Okay. You guys head back. It's only a bit later in the day. The sun's still pretty high, and you guys head back into the building.
Are people drinking?
They are, but still, it's that strange amber-colored beverage.
I'm going up and I'm going to sleep, I guess.
Okay, you head up, and you're going to sleep for today. Bird noises. What you doing?
I was on mute. Never mind. I think. Yeah, I'll go up to the. Yeah, I'll go to sleep too.
Okay, you guys head up to your rooms, and you're like, you know, we're just gonna relax for the rest of the day, and you guys settle down. Ilrath, what you doing? As you are now in Kai's house of repose.
Did people run away?
A few people kind of. It's more of like when you sit down at a table, the closest table to you kind of just shifts slightly. Not too much. As most of the people in here, most of them are more used to you and don't really pay you much mind.
I pay for Taj.
Okay, you paid for a glass of Taj. You were handed a frothy amber-colored drink. And as you sip it back, it's the familiar taste of that sweet honey beverage.
Mmm, sugary.
It is 5 copper pieces.
Oh!
I think. Let me check. Let me just make sure. That way I didn't just give you a discount. Four copper pieces.
That makes it even better!
Yep. So you pay for your Tej, and you drink. It's good.
Drinky, drinky!
Drink it back.
What people always hate me.
What do you want to do? Also, I will say, from your conversation with Jobel today, you did make a charisma check for me, just to see how much information you would have gleaned about getting help with what you need.
8.
8. Okay. Roll a d4 for me, and this will be how many? A d4 minus 1.
0.
0. Okay. You gained no useful information from that guy. You're like, he could sell you, he could direct you to buying a guide to help through the jungle, but he didn't really give you that much information to work off. He didn't even tell you which guides he had. Or he did and you just forgot. You're not really sure.
I rent a room.
Okay. 5 silver pieces.
And then I head up to it. I'm gonna take out my talisman.
Okay. You pull it out.
I gotta look at our private conversation about what's called. Because I don't remember. That's my first chat. Alright, you guys continue whatever you're gonna do while I...
They're sleeping for the day.
Oh, yeah.
David, if you need a reminder of the name, it is, I believe it is, Televmore, the god of death?
Yeah, I think I know which one it was. Yeah, I think it was Televmore. I'm gonna say to it. Where I go, no matter what all I see, people always afraid.
Make a religion check for me.
I'm not laughing.
Don't make fun of the sad lizard.
Excuse me, he is a snake.
Potato, tomato. You have legs, so you're a lizard.
But there's also legless lizards, and they're not snakes.
No.
Nah, I count those as snakes.
I know, so do I.
I saw a weird. My grandma saw a weird snake.
What about a snake with
lizard?
just arms?
4.
4?
It was a snake, but it looked like a lizard because its head was way too big. And then it slithered under the deck and we never saw it again.
There's an egg.
4, okay. As you sit there, just gotta focus. No response. As it could be because you're not entirely sure. Maybe it's because you haven't got any closer to accomplishing your goal, or maybe it's something else. You're not really sure.
Alright, I go to sleep.
You guys all head to sleep. I will say, you guys will wake up pretty early in the morning. Around, everyone separately wakes up close to 7 o'clock. As of the time you guys went to bed. I will say, it's a bit more difficult for bird noises and Somak to go to sleep, as the sun does begin to set much later, you guys are woken up for a brief time from shouts and cheering downstairs.
Oh my goodness. We should have stayed at the other one.
But you guys do manage to drift off to sleep.
Yay.
As the sun rises on a new day in Port Nyanzaru, what would you guys like to do? We'll start off with Somak and bird noises.
Okay. There's windows in the room, right?
Yeah, there is one big window on the back.
Okay. I look out and see what's happening.
Okay, you peer out the window. Okay. I will say you are able to see. Roll a d20 for me.
Me?
Yep.
$18.
18. Okay. You can see there's a few people walking around the city. Nothing really of interest right now. As people are walking around, you do watch as for a brief second one of the dinosaurs hitched to a cart. You watch as one of the pieces hitched unclicks.
Oh
The
no!
dinosaur just begins. It doesn't seem to notice, but just begins slowly moving away without the cart behind it. But people basically rush and reattach it before too much chaos can be caused.
Oh
But
my god, I can just imagine that.
it's a new morning. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna walk down.
Okay, you head down, and you can see there are a lot more people than yesterday, but about half of them are passed out. That's why this place is a bit more crazy. So you can probably assume the day starts off with a lot of people being there, then most leave, and then towards the night it builds back up again.
Okay then. I shall go outside.
Okay. Bird noise is going with him.
Yeah, I follow him around almost wherever he goes.
Okay. Okay. Somak, as you open the door and head outside, before we continue that, Elrath, what are you doing as you wake up?
I head outside, expecting, rotten tomatoes to be thrown at me.
Okay. You exit the building, and you can see, actually, make a perception check.
I see absolutely nothing.
Probably.
$13.
13. Okay, you can pretty visibly see, farther down the street, from the thundering lizard, you watch as the two figures from yesterday, the bird and the half-orc, walk out the front door, and you're like, Anything you want to do?
I'm just gonna wander around town. I'm not sure what to do.
Okay. Okay. As the three of you are exiting, Somewhat in bird noises, you do notice farther down the street. You do see the lizard man walk out, and you're like, "Is that the same one, or are there multiple of them?" But you kind of focus in, and you're like, "Nope, that's the same one." And you realize you haven't really seen any others in the city so far. And you're like, "That's interesting."
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Bird Noise. Are you hungry? Bird Noise.
I'll say, yeah.
Okay, let's go find something. I'm gonna go to the merchant area.
Okay. As you head over there. I will let you know just for simplicity's sake. You can try and find food in the merchant area, but you do know that the place.
Fruit.
Fruit. Okay. Let's see.
Gotta remember, one of them sold fruit.
Yep. Let's see which one that would be.
I think it was the fourth one. Completely guessing.
Fourth one. Hey, you actually got it right. Nope, it's the fifth one.
Close enough. Close enough.
So close. You're heading over to Quayotha's villa.
Yes.
Okay. You head over there and you walk over to the. This time there are actually quite a bit more. There's 4 guards currently in front of it.
I'm gonna walk inside. I'm gonna buy some fruit.
Okay. One of them steps to the side and opens the door and lets you walk in. As you enter, it smells very strongly of perfume.
Oh god.
You're like, okay, that's interesting. But let's see. Yep. Okay. As you enter, you're sat down at a little front area before you are eventually brought up to her room. And as the doors open, you can see she is sitting there currently talking to a man who just kind of like looks towards you guys, nods, and then exits the room. She kind of looks at him. You can see she is a human woman wearing a just relatively nice outfit. She kind of looks over.
I'm gonna wave. I'm like, hello.
Hello.
You
what can I help you?
you sell fruit here, yes?
Fruit, wine, tej, yes, whatever you need.
May I buy some fruit?
Fruit, okay, how much?
I'll buy about 2 pounds, I guess.
2 pounds of fruit? Okay, I'll say she's gonna charge you about, for that much? £2. Well, I'll say she's just charging you 3 gold for it.
I give them.
She takes the gold and she motions to a guard who has been standing kind of at the doorway, and he walks off for a few minutes before returning with this large basket. He hands it over to you.
Thank you.
She just kind of nods.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
exit with
take-
bird voices.
I'm gonna eat fruit.
Okay, you both eating fruit or somak fruit?
I'm gonna eat fruit. I'm gonna offer some to the bird noises.
Okay.
I say banana.
Is there a banana?
I will say yeah. It's
Alright, cool.
the tropic area.
It's I give him a banana.
You hand him a banana from your fruit
Yay.
basket.
Banana.
A lot of these fruits you guys have, there are a few that you guys recognize, but a lot of them you have never tried before, and they're pretty good.
Is there a dragon fruit?
I'll
I don't even know if dragon fruit's tropical.
say there's a durian. No, that's too big. That's too
Just a
big.
durian.
That's way too big.
Oh god.
That's way too
Yeah,
big.
like a durian, like a watermelon.
That's spiky. Watermelon.
Yeah.
No durian for you guys. I'll say there's a few papayas.
No durian for you.
Yeah, no, I think, like durians, they smell of death.
They're good though.
Yeah, no, like they
They still
taste good.
smell
But
of death.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you guys finish eating fruit for breakfast, and the day is yours.
Alright. I'm gonna talk to Bruno. He's like, okay, so we should probably go talk to them. Yeah. We should probably go talk to her again about going into the jungle.
Okay.
Right
Are you
then.
heading over to the villa she said she was staying at?
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you that she is staying at Wakonga's villa. So the one dealing with magic items.
Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna go to Wakanga.
Wakanga forever.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys enter, you're seated at the front, at the little guest area, and one of the guards walks over. Are you here to see Wakanga?
We're here to see someone who we were told was staying with Wakanga.
Sweet. Yeah, yeah, I'll say you would know. You can't look too like. The woman, she came in, not that long ago. Only yesterday, I believe. She will probably either be in her own quarters or, with Wakanga. So, probably this way, and he leads you up to, Wakanga's, main room, and he kind of just nods for you to enter.
Okay, I walk in.
You go inside, you can see there's this human man sitting at the desk. He has darker skin with his beard is kind of curled into 3 different parts with these little gold rings on each one. His hair is kept in this yellowish gold piece of cloth, and he has these really nice gold necklaces. What he's currently talking to, sitting down across from him, is the woman who transported you here, Sindra Sylvain. Why did that sound wrong? No, that was right, Sindra Sylvain.
Okay.
She was just currently talking to him, and as you enter, he kind of looks up, and he looks back to her. Would these happen to be the people you were telling me about? And she just kind of nods. I've just been talking to Wakanga about, the current task. What can I do for you?
We are here to ask you, what else should I do now besides just going into the jungle and try and find more information, I suppose?
Well, first of all, have you hired any sort of guide yet?
We've not hired any sort of guy. We need to make sure, we just got here, and so we're trying to make sure of everything. As well as, there was I don't know if you know, but there was a strange lizard person, I suppose, who I think might be trying to do the same as trying to go into the jungle. Do you know anything about them?
I don't know too much, but that does sound kind of like a UNT, but they aren't typically allowed in the city.
Okay,
One of the more dangerous aspects of the jungle, aside from the different undead that swarm through it. I will say I do recommend purchasing some survival type supplies as well as a guide, as those could be very helpful.
Okay, thank you. Right, then we shall go gather our things and head out.
Wakanga kind of looks up, he's like, hello, would you like to do any business? I might have some things that could interest you if you guys are really heading out to the jungle like she had said.
We probably would be interested in those things, but I believe we can't afford them.
He kind of thinks for a bit. What if I offered you a trade?
A trade?
A trade. And you watch as he reaches into his desk and he pulls out this book. It looks very tattered and worn. He sets it on the desk. This is a book that used to belong to a wizard. Let me see. And he flips open. It's not a spellbook, it's a journal, but it depicts that when he was traveling through Chult, he had a shield guardian with him. Apparently the control amulet is lost somewhere, and if you would be willing to find the control amulet and bring that and the shield guardian back, I could perhaps offer you this. And you watch as he pulls out a much nicer book, sets it down, and he starts flipping through it. This book has many different spells in it, and could be sold for quite a bit of money.
Okay. We shall try our best to find it. Thank you.
He nods. And after
Okay.
that, I will be open to more business as usual.
Okay. I'm going to walk out.
Okay. Bird noise, is you exiting?
Yep.
Okay. You exit, just staring at all the shiny items on the shelf, within sight of everyone. As you guys exit out the front, Elrath, what you doing?
I'm still just wandering around.
Okay.
But there were shiny things on the shelves.
There were. But
In sight of everyone.
all of it was within sight of everyone in the room. So if you were trying to take something, you would have had to roll extremely high. And if you weren't successful, it could end. So, as you guys are exiting the front, one of you guys roll a d4 for me.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Do you say 3?
Yep.
3.
Okay. As you guys are exiting, you hear a shouting, and you watch as a merchant, not one of the princes, steps out of a shop a bit farther down, and you hear, "Stop, thief!" And you watch as this young man rushes past you guys, and just starts swerving between the crowd.
Hold on, wait. Do I have any spells that will... Okay.
Oh, no, actually, sorry. No, that was not a regular merchant. Actually, you watch as he rushes out of one of the merchant prince's buildings.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm chasing after him.
Okay, you guys just start booking it after this man. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
have both of you guys roll, both of you guys just roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
8.
8? Okay. As you guys just begin chasing after him, Bird Noses, you are a bit slowed down. You're doing really bad at weaving through the crowd, and that is one failure.
Okay, that's an 11.
Okay. As you are also running after him, this guy is fast, and you guys are pretty slow behind him.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure. I will
For
say
my
that will
dog
slow you down
working,
a
I'm
bit.
mute.
I want to cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna try and make him trip.
Okay. I'm gonna make a dexterity save for him. As you reach forward, this translucent, purplish hand just extends forward 30 feet and reaches around his ankle and is gonna try and trip him. He rolled really high and manages to. He stumbles for a sec, rights himself, and then starts running farther down another alley. I want both of you guys to make another set of skill checks.
Do I see this?
I will say roll a d20 for me to see if you would be in this general area of the city. Because it's possible, but...
That's an 8.
8, I will say as of right now, no. You're currently wandering farther into the market ward.
Yeah, no, I got a 3.
3? Okay, Somak is being slowed down a lot. Bird noises. What'd you get?
I'm rolling. Okay. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay, do you guys want to cast any spells or use your actions to do anything? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Somehow, while Bird Noises is being slowed down, Soak, you're actually catching up to the guy. As
Okay,
he also
perfect.
rolled a natural 1. But I will say, penalties on both Bird Noises and the guy, Bird Noises, as you're running, you trip into one of the large barrels somebody's carrying, and make a dexterity save.
Oh no. Okay, it's +2. $19.
19. Okay, you managed to just in time duck out of the way of the barrel, not crashing through it. The guy, on the other hand, when he's running, you watch as one of the nearby dinosaurs is moving past him and just almost slams into him. It does, and he is knocked to the ground. And Somak, you do actually catch up to him, and he's just lying on the ground. And he goes to stand up and goes to run again.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
You cast Mage Hand.
I'm gonna like try and like hold him back.
Okay, make a strength check.
Alright. That's a nat 20.
You got a natural 19, so you just reach forward, and the mage hand just kind of like doubles out, so you have a bit more range, and you just grab onto his shoulder, and he is stuck in place, and he turns, and he just turns. It looks like a younger person, possibly maybe a little younger than an adult, but he just turns, he swings a fist at you, and he's gonna try and punch you. Okay, what's your armor class?
13.
Yeah, no, he just swings his fist and you just manage to catch it with one hand.
They're like, no, you're not.
Let me go!
No, not to what you just did.
And you watch as he starts like, trying to reach with his remaining hand towards his side. And he pulls out this wooden club.
Oh god.
Swings it towards your head. And just panic. That actually hits!
Well then.
You take 4 points of damage. As you just slams you across the head.
Hit with a club?
Yep.
Maximum damage?
Yeah, that's max damage with the club. For a commoner.
I'm gonna pull out my locks and like do that again.
Make an
And it will
intimidation
end badly
check.
for you. Alright, here we go.
You got this.
That's my amazing plus. That's a 7.
7!
I rolled a 2.
Okay, he doesn't seem super scared, but he isn't attacking you immediately because he doesn't want to get stabbed. So he's just holding the club. And he looks at you as like, if put the sword away or I'll hit you again.
Like, how about this? We
Do I
both
see
put our
this?
weapons away.
Do I see... Have I gone to the part down where I see this happening?
I will say, yeah, there has been a lot of commotion and a crowd is kind of like spreading away from this group, and you do actually, as you're walking, you see the half-orc guy just holding onto this Chult man.
I walk over to the man.
Okay, also bird noises, by now you have caught up to him after your...
I grab him by the back of his shirt, and let's just lift him up.
Who are you grabbing?
The man on the ground with the club.
He's currently standing up now.
Oh. I grab his wristband, holding the club.
Okay, as you walk into right next to him, as you like go up, he's not attacking Somak, but he just kind of in panic, just he's gonna try and Somak make another strength check because he's trying to break free.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh, that's a 9.
9! Or 9!
That's a 14.
Okay, 14. Yeah, you managed to just hold on to him and keep him in place.
Alright, cool.
As this is happening, you watch as 5 guards start running from one of the Merchant Prince's buildings, and as they approach, what seems to be the matter here?
This one tried to steal.
And as they look back, you watch as walking out of the villa behind them is this Chultan man. Give me a sec. Just to make sure. It is. Yep, it is. Okay. It is this man. He has this short black beard that kind of goes into his hair. He has a necklace made out of some sort of dried jungle plant. And as he approaches, this man was attempting to steal from my villa. Thank you for capturing him. And the guy signals, and you watch as the guards just kind of take the man's hand, both of his hands, and put them behind his back and start dragging him away from you guys. And you watch as he extends a hand towards you, Selma. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, my guards could not catch him. What might your name be?
My name is Somak. I'm gonna shake his hand.
Good to meet you. My name is Jobel.
Ah.
I deal in the guides and sellswords in the city.
I was ironically about.
Alarath is just gonna start walking away now.
You have my desk. Thank you.
No.
And he turns to walk back towards the guards.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Bird Noise and be like, how about we go grab some supplies first? And so we're gonna go grab some supplies.
Cool. I want to check them.
Supplies store.
Okay. Also, I will say, Elrath, make a history check with advantage.
Nani? That's an 18.
18, I will say, you're not entirely sure what that guy stole, but safe to say, if it was valuable enough, and because it was from a merchant prince, that guy is most likely gonna get executed.
No.
You know? Okay.
Fellow thief.
And I will say, because you rolled so high, you do know that in the city, murder isn't legal, but if you pay enough money, you can have someone executed. Though the minimum price to have somebody killed is 150 gold.
I'm gonna start walking towards the jungle.
Okay, you start heading towards the front area of the city. Bird Noise and Somak, you said you were heading towards Akene Office?
Yep.
Oh.
The place dealing with travel supplies.
Yes.
Okay. This place has actually a lot more guards than it did yesterday. There's 5 guards around the front. And as you enter in, are you just going to... Here, let's see. Are you just you're gonna ask if you can purchase some supplies?
Yes.
Okay. You're led inside to her room, and you can see she is a... Let's see. There is pictures of all of them. No, I don't see one for this person. Oh, no, there is. Okay, this woman is a bit older than the other ones. She has braided black hair and some nice necklaces with little gold hanging from it.
Okay.
As you were brought in, she kind of looked. Hello. What can I do for you?
Hello, we'd like to buy some supplies.
Heading out into the jungle?
Yes.
Anything specific that you need?
Do you have any rope?
Rope, I do. I have coils of bundles of 50 each.
That should be good. May I buy 1 coil?
Sure. I'm gonna say she's gonna charge you. I'll say just first the single coil 1 gold. She kind of comes back and she pulls out this large coil. Are you new to the jungles here?
Mildly, yes.
If you are not bringing your own liquid and you don't want to search for any water sources, you could purchase a rain catcher.
Thank you. How much are they?
Per rain catcher, they can hold 2 gallons. Or no, sorry, they can hold 8 gallons of water, and they cost 1 gold piece per rain catcher.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you gonna buy one?
I'm gonna talk to bird noises. Like,
Okay.
what do you think? Should we buy one?
Yeah.
Do you have gold on you? Yeah. You want to buy it together or?
Probably together, yeah.
Okay. Sure. So in total, it's only 2 gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
If that's all you're purchasing, then yeah.
I'll buy it
Okay.
too.
Sure. Yeah. You want to do that?
Okay, so Cassius, subtract 2 gold and add a rain catcher and 50 feet of hempen rope to your inventory.
Okay.
She kind of looked into like, also if you do need it, I sell insect repellent.
Are the bugs? Bleh, bleh. Would you recommend the insect repellent?
I mean, the bugs can certainly get annoying. I sell it in blocks. Just for some stats, block of incense, it's 1 silver piece and it burns for 8 hours.
Sure. I'll buy 2 blocks.
Okay. You buy 2 blocks, so 2
that's
silver. Yep.
Right. Cool.
Okay, she hands you guys the supplies. Anything else I can do you for? Any rations or anything?
I believe we'll share those. Thank you. I'm going to walk out.
Okay, you guys exit the building. As you are back on the streets, you can see the crowd is kind of dispersed and less people are focused on the guy who seemingly was taken away.
Okay.
you guys wanna do?
I'm gonna go to the guide place.
Okay, you're going to Jobel's.
Yes, I'm gonna go to Joel's.
Not Gerbil, Jobel, just to
Gerbil.
clarify.
Jobel.
Okay.
Jobel.
As you enter Jobel's
Joker.
place, okay. Let's see. As you enter, you can see this one is painted with really nice colors, and on the inside are actually mounted heads of different animals. But as you enter inside and are taken upstairs, you can see Jobel sitting at the desk. As the door opens, you kind of look through like, you're ready. Okay. What can I do you for? Sellsword, guide?
Yes, we would like a guide.
Guide, okay. And you watch as he pulls out things. Are you planning, do you have any reason you're going into the jungle?
We're trying to search for information about the disease that's been going around.
Ah. You watch as he takes out a few pieces of paper. He's kind of looking through them. If I can ask, are you guys open to bringing people into that expedition? I was talking to a man about a day ago who was needing some help exploring through the jungles as well.
Sure. Always extra help would always be nice.
If you see him around, you'll probably be able to tell him from the crowd he's a Yuan-Ti man. He has a very snake-like appearance.
Him. Yes, we've seen him around.
You've seen him before. Okay. Yeah, he was looking for a bit of assistance. But as for guides, you watch as he takes out a bunch of pieces of paper and he hands them to you. And I'm gonna send you guys a list of different pieces of paper in the chat.
I shall not be
Okay.
included in this decision because I'm not there.
Yep. Give me a sec. It's gonna take me a sec to get all these. See, the benefit of playing D&D in person is I can just hand you guys the handouts. He hands
But the
you
benefit of doing this is that we're not gonna get corona.
See, that's big brain thinking. Corona bad. Stay inside, people. Also,
Yeah.
the guy hands you 9 separate pieces of paper, each one for a different possible guide.
Also, do the same thing we do. Avoid human contact at all costs.
Yes. Okay, alternatively to me just handing them out, I can just read them to you guys. That way I don't have to send a bunch in chat, and then I can just send them to you guys after the game. Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So, let's see. So, on the first piece of paper, where's the handouts? There's the handouts. It is all of these pieces of paper have some writing and a picture drawn on it. The first one has a picture of a woman with reddish brown hair combed back with looks to be a little bit of a mark on her cheek and a nice necklace. And on this paper it reads, if you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no further. I was born in the jungle and I know its dangers and how to best avoid them. Should you choose me, you may rest assured that your party is in safe hands. I charge 5 gold per day and require a 30-day payment upfront. For adventurers who aid me in a personal quest, I will waive my fee and guide them to places no one else has found. The evil terrafolk that roost atop Firefinger have stolen the wooden mask from me, and I would like it back. And so that paper on the top has the name Azaka Stormfang on it. And just to make things easier, I'm just going to tell you guys the other named paper, and you guys can tell me which ones you would like to hear, if not all of them. Okay, so the other names on the paper there's Iku, another one says Farul and Gondolo, another one says Hugh Hackenstone, another one says Musharib, another one says Quasha, and another name that I will pronounce in a sec. Another one says River Mist, and Flask of Wine. Another one says Salida, and the last one says Shago. Which one would you guys be interested in looking?
What is Flask of Wine?
River Mist and Flask of Wine. Okay.
Who is that?
It has a drawing of 2 people on it.
If one of them isn't a Nargonian, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
You can see both of them are Tabaxi. And so on the paper it reads, beware of Jobel and his no-good flunkies. That merchant prince is as trustworthy as a sack of snakes and most of his guides. If you choose us, we will never lead you astray. River and Flask are up to the task. That's our motto. Chult is our playground. We're fast, reliable, and know what we're doing. 5 gold pieces per day and a 30-day advance is what Jobel's flunkies demand. We are happy to serve as guides for only 4 pieces a day and with no payment up front. Even better, we'll charge you absolutely nothing for equal shares of whatever treasures we help find.
I take offense to their saying as truthful as a bag of snakes. I'm offended.
A bag of snakes.
Any other ones you guys want here?
One of
Okay,
them took me cousin. Yeah.
Hackstone, I think was one of them. What's the last
Hugh
name of them?
Hackenstone. Okay, this has the picture of a
Hugh.
bald dwarf on it with a beard and a large claw mark across his head. And it reads, I've stood atop every mountain in Chult. I know every gorge and crevice, every plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust a dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There is no dragon, beast, or undead horde that scares me. Want a guide who runs away? No, you want a dwarf! And I am the toughest dwarf around. A red dragon bit off my arm, yet I am here to stand. Takes more than a dragon to stop Hugh Hackenstone. I charge a 5-day gold payment a day and expect a 30-day payment up front. Best coin you'll ever spend.
Oh my god.
Any other ones?
I wouldn't trust him.
Honestly, yeah.
He sounds really shady.
See, the most ironic part about this is the fact that we don't have gold. We can't even pay the 30-day upfront thing. We can't pay that. The very first one you mentioned, it said something about like if you help us with the personal quest.
Yep.
What
She
was it?
Attempting to steal back a wooden mask from a place called the Firefinger.
I'm gonna ask about like, are we able to help her with this, or?
Sure. Would you like me to go get her? Or
Yes.
I can tell you where she lives. Okay, you watch the hand you a second piece of paper. Head to this building, and she's typically around there. You can see on the back it says Kaya's House of Repose.
Okay, we're gonna go over there.
Okay, as you guys are hanging out, make a perception check for me.
I.
Since you guys are walking in a different direction of the city now. And then afterwards, I'll just send you guys a list of all the different possible ones. And actually, in a sec, we're going to go on a break and then come back.
Alright, that's a 19.
A little bit. 19, okay. You do actually notice as you are walking away, you can see standing at one of the exits, or walking towards one of the exits, is the Snake Man.
I'm gonna walk over there like, you! I'm gonna walk up to him.
Arath, as you're standing there at the exit into the jungle, you're just kind of waiting, thinking. You hear "you" from behind you.
I turn around and.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to him.
You turn around, you can see the Birdman and the orc, half orc.
You there. You. Do you want to go to the jungle with us and try to explore and find information?
What?
We were told that you wanted to go out into the jungle, and we could add you to our party. Would you like to join us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then follow us. And afterwards, and so now I'm gonna go to the address and the house.
Okay, before we do that, we're gonna take a short 5-minute break, and we will be back.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording.
Hi.
Hey guys, we're back.
Here we go.
Okay, so the handouts have been delivered to everybody, so everybody knows the different guide options. And you guys are heading to the Kaya's House of Repose.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, to talk to Alexa. Where's me paper? There it is.
Right in front of you.
Okay, so as you enter Kaya's House of Repose, Aelrath, you're here a lot, but as you guys enter, you can see the woman. You actually do notice her, the woman that was drawn on the card, sitting across at one of the.
Do I recognize her?
I will say yes. Actually, you've seen her here a few times. She kind of regularly frequent.
Like as regular as I am?
A little less.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach her and be like, hello. You want to get a mask pack from?
So just kind of look.
People?
Oh, well, hello.
Hello.
Cool.
Your name's speaking. Who exactly are you?
Hello. My name is Somak. This is our Kenku friend, and I actually don't know his name. Why don't you introduce yourself? Yeah. And we would like to go to the jungle, and
I assume you need me as a guide.
Yes, and we're looking at the cards, and
reaching into her bag, she pulls out a little piece of paper and hands it over, just like, here you go, and it's a copy of the paper Jobel had given you.
Yes. You mentioned something about a mask that you wanted to get back.
Yes. I am currently hoping to retrieve a mask from a large stone building called Firefinger. It's currently controlled by these winged terror folk.
Yes, no. We will help you with that
Okay,
in exchange for.
I will guide you through the jungle for now for free.
Right.
When will the expedition start?
I believe we all have our equipment. Once you are ready to head to jungle, we can set out immediately.
As I am your guide, I'm ready right now. Just let me go grab my stuff. And she runs upstairs.
All right then.
We all haven't seen you two here before. You new?
Yes, we are new.
Explains why you not run from our
Also, Michael, interesting thing. She is pretty much the same height as you.
Okay.
So you're like, either people here might just be taller, or I'm just a short half-orc. I don't know.
Ah,
I
short.
may be short, but your lifespan will be shorter.
Oh my god.
We cast Gold Dragon miniature that won't stay on its goddamn stand.
Half, you
Well,
fool. I cast big
okay.
boy.
Frog of Doom, come to me. Okay, anyway.
Anyways.
Cool.
Alright then. Let us set out.
Lettuce.
Just lettuce.
Lebus?
So, you guys have access to the map. Can you guys see Port Neon Zeru on your thing? On the map? I'm switching.
Yeah, I do not know how to read map.
Okay.
Do you see Port Neon Zeru marked on the map?
Ah, yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
It is up north.
Okay, where is Firefinger on the map?
Wait, the map.
There
Okay.
it is. Okay, do you guys see Firefinger? It's, look straight down from Port Neon Zeru. It's one of the X's. Is it marked on the map for you guys?
Don't know.
Actually, I will check
Wow.
because
Here's the map.
you guys' map might not actually have Firefinger.
Cannot find map.
Scroll up in chat, it should be there. Oh no, sorry. You guys' map doesn't actually have Firefinger marked on it. But, because you were traveling with Azaka, she is gonna mark it down for you. So, you guys can now see Firefinger is straight down from Port Neon Zeru and a little to the left.
Alright, well then let's go out adventuring and...
And one last thing I gotta check. Okay. Also, Elreth, I will say you do know, and it is kind of marked on your map. Do you guys see the yellowish outline on part of it by Port Neon Zeru, but not in it?
Kinda, yeah.
That means that area is infested with zombies and undead.
Oh.
Though,
Wait.
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm looking at the right map. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, I don't know.
Guys,
There's only one map.
it's the one with the area that is not there.
Oh, that one?
Yep.
So that very light yellow spot.
Yes, that light yellow area means there's undead.
Hmm.
Also, I will tell you this. Can you guys see the little hexagons on the map?
Yes.
Yes.
So, a hexagon, here, wait.
Does that represent like 30 feet?
Let's see, how much is it? A hexagon is 10 miles.
Oh.
Okay.
And so you essentially move one hexagon per day through the jungle.
Ooh.
And I will tell you guys this, it is how many hexagons to Firefinger?
Oh god, we're on a time limit.
Probably.
No, no.
I will tell you guys this. It will take about 9 days to travel to Firefinger.
Okay.
So, as you guys head out the front of the city and into the jungle, let me move over to the jungle rules. That way I can get those info for wilderness things. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so. Each one of you guys is gonna roll a d6, and it's kind of like a watch period, except it's more of a chance per encountering or avoiding something. So, Elrath, you roll a not a d6. Why did I say a d6? A d20. Elrath, roll a d20.
9. 9.
9. Okay. So, in the first day, you guys begin trudging through the jungle. It is hot. It's humid. You guys are just chopping through stuff. Azaka is kind of pointing stuff out. She kind of motions some things on the map. She's like, if we go that way, we could run into that. If you need any information about different buildings that could be around or different settlements, I can let you know. And she points to some different stuff. The insects are really annoying. There's a lot of little mosquitoes and different bugs that just kind of swarm around you, and you're like, yeah. But because you guys
Are the insects mostly around my chest due to my scales?
Yeah, some of them like land on your head but don't bite you. They just kind of sit there. But
I'm a full alligator.
the morning goes through fine. Bird noises. Roll a d20.
Oh. $16.
Okay. Time to break out.
Bad.
Time to break out the big dice.
Oh
No.
God! I'm scared. Michael, I'm frightened.
Percentile time.
Cassius, I'm scared.
No, you're not.
Ashes,
Yes, I am.
have you brought
No.
out them today?
It's all your fault.
Oh, okay.
Million.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Get ready for combat.
So, as you guys are heading into the jungle, about halfway through the day, you start to smell this disgusting smell.
Ugh.
Decay, and you're like... And as you guys push through one of the clearings, something bumps into the side of you, Bird Noises, and you kind of turn, and you can see what bumped into you looks to be something hanging from the tree. And as you turn and take a step back, you can see hanging from the tree, upside down, is a swollen, bloated corpse of a halfling. His body is just covered in arrows. And you just kind of take a few steps back instinctually, and he's just dead hanging there from the tree.
Oh gosh. Oh.
And Azaka kind of turns and she's like, oh. He's dead. Do you guys want to do anything?
I want to walk faster.
Yes.
I'm gonna get away.
That looks and she's like, there could be supplies on. Okay.
Oh wait.
So,
Do you want to fight whatever killed them then?
Actually, David, make a history check for me to see if you would know anything.
-1. 2.
Okay. You have no idea. Something killed him. But Azaka kind of looked and she's like, we're still pretty close to the city. We've only traveled for half a day. It should be fine if we go quick. We're already next to him. It's up to you guys, though. I'm just going along.
All right. Okay then. Where should we look? Just on his person?
Body.
Okay, we'll find them.
I loot body.
Yeah, you go and do that.
I loot
Okay,
body because
Let's
snakes
see.
aren't really affected by smell unless we flick our tongues out.
That's true. Dave's just tasting the dead body.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the air, just like, ooh, something smells good.
Where? It's like, consult this table. And then it doesn't tell me where the table is.
Does it say which appendix?
Oh, that's where it is. Roll. There we go. David, should I roll a d20 or should you?
You.
Woo! Oh, okay. Going through his body, he doesn't have a lot of useful things, but you do actually see on one of his fingers is this really nice ring with this black gem embedded in it.
Hamburger of
I'm
fire.
going. I'm taking that.
Okay, you take the ring. Azaka kind of looks over and she's like, "Did you find anything?"
Oh,
Birdbirds and Somak, you watch as he holds up this little silver and black ring.
Ooh.
He kind of looks. Somebody can make an intelligence check to try and determine the wealth
not me.
ring.
Sure. I'll try and
Wealth?
determine the wealth.
Why would I say wealth?
Determine the wealth.
Ignore that.
Cassius,
I
better
meant
not take this ring
I
from
shall
me.
determine the
Worth.
wealth.
worth is what I meant.
Cassius, you better not take this ring from me.
Make an intelligence check.
I'm getting on it.
Honestly, this was one of the better things you guys could have rolled.
I feel like I'm gonna be checking corpses from now
Alright,
on.
that's a 14.
14? Okay, I will say it is worth well over. Well, not well over. It's definitely worth over 40 gold pieces.
Nice.
Tomato, 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 tomato.
I put that in my pouch.
Okay, you set it in your pouch and you close it and you're like, okay, that will stay.
Did I just fix my sweatshirt?
I placed it in my
Yes! I
talisman.
fixed it. It was been
I
broken
placed it in my
away
talisman,
here.
which is also in my pouch.
Okay, you set it in there with it and okay. Somak, make that last roll of the day. As you guys continue to trudge farther into the jungle.
Alright.
Wait, is it over? Is the session over?
No. I was just asking Michael to make the roll.
As a 6.
6? Okay.
Yep.
The day continues and reaches nighttime without any other encounters with anything. And you guys end up setting up camp and falling asleep despite the very annoying bug swarms.
Is there like a mosquito net that we bought or something?
You guys do have 2 blocks of incense which you can burn.
Can we burn pieces of it instead of...
I mean, you can burn it in segments of hours. It can last for 8 hours total.
I got 2 of them.
But a long rest takes 8 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the smoke should clear them away from us a bit.
Sure didn't
You know.
take long.
So you could just burn it for half the time.
Yeah. But we'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake up. It's just,
It's rough sleep, but you guys do manage to get through it. The jungle ground is like weirdly humid, and as you're laying there, you feel like something like scuttle under you, and you're like, and you look and you don't see anything.
Oh god!
Centipede!
As it is morning the next day, you guys are now only 8 days away.
You know what the scariest bug is?
What?
They can't hurt you, but they're terrifying.
What?
The infamous earwig.
Ugh, they're just nasty. Okay.
Can they actually not hurt you?
No.
Yeah, they have like tiny pinchers.
Yeah, they can tiny pinch you, but...
It doesn't hurt.
I always thought of them like going into your ear and just like pinching it.
Ah, David, no, David, no.
Oh my god, that's
You're welcome for people at home.
thing. I saw the scariest thing ever.
What?
Like an earwig that when you sleep, it goes in your mouth, it goes into your lungs, and like makes you a nest. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Okay.
I don't think it would do that.
It doesn't do
Anyway.
that, but it was just like a thing that someone.
I'll make the first roll. How does that sound, DM?
Yep, sure. So, Mike, you make the first roll of the day.
Are we
Alright,
going
here
to
we
the
go.
podium now?
As this is happening, Bird Noise is attempting to convey a story he heard about the ear bugs.
That's a 10. Solid 10.
Okay. The day
The throat
the
bug.
first part of the morning goes through without anything too dangerous. You guys do pass some large footprints of presumably some sort of dinosaur, but Azaka just kind of is like, we should keep moving if that thing was near here. Okay, next roll of the day. Bird noises.
Me?
Roll
With a what?
D20.
Oh. 18.
18, okay. Bird noises once again. Okay.
Bird noises. I have too many characters.
Yo, same, dude.
Well, actually, Cash, I will say some of those aren't yours. Some of those were ones that we had added to your account because I think some of those were actually family members' characters. Just don't delete those yet because I'm still trying to transfer those.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes!
okay.
That was great.
Somebody roll any dice. Roll a dice.
I'll roll the dice.
Bird noise.
Oh, God,
Roll a dice.
scared.
5.
5. Ah, ha, ha.
That was an evil,
That's
evil
lucky.
laugh.
That's just what have you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are heading through the jungle,
Oh no. What have I done?
you guys suddenly begin to hear this. It sounds kind of like hissing, and then you watch as this little form kind of peeks its head through one of the branches, and Aeroth, you actually notice this. There's this little snake face peeking through at you. It's this tiny little green snake face.
Maybe it's just a normal
I use
snake.
animal friendship.
And then you hear, and you watch as 4 others come out, and as they fall out of the trees, they stay aloft as these little wings are keeping them aloft, and they just kind of begin flying around.
I use animal friendship on one.
You have animal friendship?
I have animal friendship as an innate ability.
Oh, but you can only cast it on snakes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. What does animal friendship do, and what save do they have to make?
They have to make a wisdom save.
Okay, you're trying to charm one of the little flying snakes, and they don't seem to be attacking you guys. They just seem to be just kind of observing you guys.
Become my friend.
Where's the flying snake stat block? What the heck?
Flying
Hey, my animal friendship has become useful on this one occasion.
Why the hell isn't there... I am not amused. Cassius, what was that about?
No.
Wisdom save, you said, right?
Yes. Oh, and it doesn't cost anything.
Yep, you can just do it.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do it an infinite amount of times per day?
Yeah.
You can cast.
Wait, it's not a once per day ability?
And here we go.
Yeah, it's at will.
Ah!
The power of the cobra commands you. Yeah.
Charm all of them. We'll have an army of snakes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up the stat block.
Can I charm all the snakes and have snake friends?
No, because it's concentration.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the duration's 24 hours. Hell yeah.
Okay, so well, let's see, what's the DC?
Well.
That's not epic humor.
It got a 10.
Yeah!
So you watch as the snake just kind of like And this one just kind of focuses in on you. What does it do exactly?
It just sits on my shoulders.
Okay. Wait, well, what does animal friendship do? What effect does it cause?
It's charmed by me.
Okay, it's charmed, so the snake regards you as an ally, so this one just kind of like flies over and lands on your head.
What
And,
about the rest of us?
Azaka kind of looks between you guys. Make a history check, Aelrat.
It knows my superiority because I have a hood.
The rest of you guys. Oh, Azaka rolled pretty high. Let's do what Aelrat next.
I was gonna say hands, but okay, yeah, that works too.
18.
18. Okay, I will say you know this, and Azaka briefly mentions this. One of the merchant princes, Ifan, will actually he will give you gold if you can sell him flying snakes that you've captured.
Woo!
But I like this boy. This boy is my friend.
But she kind of tells you, she's like, if it's up to you guys, but if you want, I could try and grab one or two.
Yes.
She's gonna try and grab one, I guess.
Alareth is just sitting there with one of the snakes on his head, just like, yay, friend!
Bird noises. Somak, are you guys trying to grab any snakes?
Sure.
Oh, I'm not gonna grab a snake.
Okay, Somak, make a strength check.
Oh,
You watch it.
Alareth should mention this.
Azaka successfully
Be
reaches
careful,
up and grabs
boys.
one of them.
Be
And as
careful,
she grabs
boys.
it, she starts trying to stuff it into a
dang,
small sack on her side.
Alright, cool. That's a 22.
22? I don't think the snake's that strong. Yeah, no. So you just grab onto it? I will say, Michael, what are you doing with it? You watch as Azaka stuffs it into a sack and just closes the drawstring and ties it to her bag.
I shall put it in.
You can put it in your backpack.
No, it's a horrible idea. I'm going to take the head of my costume clothing, put it in there, and then tie it up.
Okay, sure. As you tie it up, are you putting the tied hat in your bag?
I'm gonna hold onto it for now to make sure it's sturdy.
I will say because of this, the other snakes feel kind of threatened.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no, they're gonna.
Can I commune with them in the language of the hiss?
The one, except for the one on David, all the, wait, how many were there?
There were 4.
Yeah, 5.
Five,
Oh
yes.
yeah, 5.
So, the 2 remaining ones, no, they're not attacking. They just turn and start flying away as fast as they can, and they just vanish into the treetops.
Okay.
No, friend.
But you guys did capture 2 snakes, which, each can be sold for 25 gold.
Kainoa, if someone does like a snake charming thing, will I be affected?
I think you on tier are resistant to magical charming.
No, but like with the flute thing.
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Isn't that a myth?
No, it's like the pressure of the wind.
That is
It's a flute. Who cares?
Okay.
Okay, who cares?
Okay, so
It's time.
for the final watch of the day, David, roll a d20.
Nice. Can my snake friend assist me?
Nope, because this isn't really an assistance thing. The book says that I could just be rolling them, but that isn't fun, so I'm having you guys roll them.
13.
13, okay. The day finishes up and night begins to fall without anything else dangerous. And after about an hour, you watch as Azaka looks towards you, Somak, and she's like, before we go to sleep, you can attempt to take out the snake now. It could be friendly by now. You can try and keep it...
He's trying to kill you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take the snake out and.
Well, don't release it. You could just try and calm it down. That way we can drop some food into the thing.
I have an idea. I'm gonna take out the drum. I'm gonna do a repetitive beat to it, I guess.
Okay. Make a animal handling check.
I'm worried because I'm like,
Azaka is also gonna make one. Okay. She succeeds, and she just kind of opens the little pouch and just kind of like calms the snake down before dropping a few pieces of food and tying the pouch back.
I boop my snake.
You give him a little boop.
How does he react?
That's a
He
6.
kind of coils back a bit. 6.
Yeah. Crap.
As you open the bag and you hit the drum once, the snake jumps out directly at your face, and it's gonna try and bite you.
That's a no.
That's a no-nos.
Oh my god! How did it?
What did it roll?
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, you take 1 piercing damage,
Oh my god.
as well as a bit of poison damage.
Oh god.
So aside from the piercing damage you take 5 points of poison damage, so 6 damage in total.
Oh my god. No, it gets mean.
Bites onto your face, and then turns and goes to fly away.
I wave,
No,
I wave goodbye at it.
Okay, you don't know. He can be free. I don't care anymore. That hurt.
Okay,
Ow.
Ow. And Azaka's like, oh, we
That didn't work.
still have 1.
Technically, two, I
give
guess.
a little bit of food to my snake friend.
Okay, you guys fall asleep. Tonight the mosquitoes are getting even worse.
Wait,
I have
question.
my
Can I,
snake
like,
friend bend
can I
them
put
off.
more stuff on the fire so that way it smokes more
Sure.
to try and keep them away?
Travel check.
I
Hey.
know. Also, I will have my snake friend fend them off.
Fend them off. Sure. I will say he just flies around like trying to eat the little bugs that go near you.
Yeah. I hope this snake doesn't leave me. I'm gonna name it pulled pork.
That
Oh!
one.
Okay. As you go over to the fire that you've been setting up, you go to put a few logs, and as you set the log down, it like leans against the little pyramid you've been setting up, and as it does, one of the logs that's been burning for a while cracks, and this one just collapses in on it, which causes sparks to just fly across the grass, and everyone has to stand up from their bedrolls and try and put the little sparks out.
Well then.
But so unless you're using the incense, you do manage to go to sleep this night, but the insects are very, very annoying.
Even with my little snake, even with pulled pork helping.
Pulled pork's only helping you,
Oh yeah.
and you're the one being targeted least because you are very scaly.
Help! I'm a Furby.
Wait, what about?
Actually, bird noises. There are not many after you. Most of them are on Somak and Azaka.
Ha!
Yes.
Animal powers go.
Island
Okay.
story.
But as you guys awaken early in the morning, who's going to take the first roll for today?
I will.
With 7 days. Okay, make that roll.
I'm so tired.
16.
My chair isn't comfortable.
16?
16.
Okay.
I hope it's. Oh wait, my pulled pork has left me.
What?
Pulled pork.
Well, it
has
hasn't been a full
left me.
24 hours yet.
Yeah, it hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Oh, it hasn't. Sweet.
Yeah, it'll be during the last roll, in which case then you could probably be casted again.
Oh yeah, because I can do it at will.
Ooh!
I'm scared. Michael, I'm scared.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, as you guys are walking, you guys begin to very faintly hear this noise. This, just like, and I need
Do I
everybody.
recognize this?
In a second, I need everybody to make stealth checks for me.
Stove.
God.
We're screwed, aren't we?
Be stealthy, people.
My stealth is -1. No, that's my strength. Never mind.
13.
Stealth?
Yeah, stealth.
Oh, it's +4.
Nice.
I got 13.
13, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, David passes.
17.
17, okay. Bird passes. So Mock.
That's a nat 1.
Okay, literally everyone but Somok passed. So, as you guys move pretty stealthily forward, you guys notice hanging up in the trees are these two giant beasts. They
Oh,
both
God.
look like giant white gorillas, but they have an additional set of arms. And they
Oh!
kind of hang there going, and as they're going, you guys all are managing to make past them with Somok in the back until all of a sudden, Somok, you step forward and you hear a crack beneath your foot, and you watch as one of them just look towards you. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
It's Harambe's
No!
cousins.
Also, Aeroth, I will tell you this. You know these things are really dangerous.
Fly, bull pork.
Pulled pork, run!
Fly, bull pork, fly. That's actually not that bad.
And grab a little piece of paper to mark down initiative. Okay. So, as initiative begins, did anyone roll 20 or above? 20 to 15.
19.
19.
Wait, I lost my roll. I don't know why I rolled it. It's gone.
You,
Oh, God. Okay, got a 17. Never mind.
17.
Did you add your initiative bonus?
Oh, wait. I don't think I did that.
So, Muck, roll initiative.
I did. I rolled a 5.
Okay. Someone got lowest stealth and lowest for this. What did Azaka get? Okay, she got pretty good.
Fly, bull pork, fly away.
Yeah. Okay, so, Aelrath, your turn is up as you are about 20 feet away from the girls as they are high up in the trees. But as they see Somok, they haven't really noticed you other people yet, but they look intent to crush.
Oh no, my health is super low.
Yeah, you guys are all level 1.
Is there any like bushes or anything I can hide in while they don't really notice me?
Bird noises. You are the most hidden. They have no idea where you are.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide more.
No, the only person they've spotted is Somok.
Okay, so I'm just not gonna let them spot me.
Aelrath, what you doing?
Disengage.
You're not within melee of them, so you don't have to.
Oh, thanks. I'm worried. Because if I
What you're worried about?
I'm like, because Alrath knows that these are dangerous, but doesn't really want to leave one of his new friends. So he's kind of conflicted.
Is it that you're not sure if you want to run yet?
Wait a minute. I send pulled pork. No, never mind.
What is your plan with pulled pork?
I was planning on pulled pork distracting them, but no, I don't want to make that sacrifice. Actually, yeah, I'll find another one. I'll find another pulled pork.
Make a persuasion check.
Should I do it with advantage because charmed?
Yeah. Make a persuasion check with advantage, but it's a high DC because you're essentially telling pulled pork, "Hey, go fight the gorillas."
No, fly away.
If they see him fly up near them, there's a high chance just.
That's an 18.
18. Okay. Pulled pork. Roll initiative for pulled pork.
should I look up stat blocks for pulled pork?
Nope. I'm not gonna give you stats for him.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. Pulled pork is going last. Okay. Aelrath, you stay hidden, and you're like, pulled pork. Attack. Okay, bird noise, you're up.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Yes, who else is named Bird Noise?
No, I'm talking to other bird noise.
Could I use thaumaturgy without giving myself away?
What effects do you want to use on thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
How did Jaden pronounce prestidigitation? No, I feel like it made more sense than that.
No, he was like prestidigitation. He like kept on stuttering.
That is the most confusing spell name out of all of them. We got that, and then we just got Fireball.
Fireball, the best spell.
Okay,
Nothing else. Just
guys,
fire.
what are you doing?
I was thinking of making like an earthquake underneath them so they fall out of the tree.
Okay, it creates very slight tremors. That might scare them out of the tree, but I will tell you this: you guys are out of the tree too. So if you scare them out of the tree, they'll just probably end up near you guys, which they might be planning on doing already.
I don't really think I could do much without giving myself away.
Okay, are you just staying hidden?
Yes, wait. Do they see one of us? Who's...
Yes, they're looking directly at Somok, both of them.
Oh no, Okay, yeah, I don't really think... do anything.
Okay, you stay hidden.
Essentially, I'm holding my action.
I will say your action would have been commanding pulled pork.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will say, Bird Noise, do you want to hold your action to do anything?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you holding your action to do?
Actually, you know what? No.
Okay. Aelrath and Bird Noise, you watch as Azaka, who is still hidden by you guys, she's like, are we fighting or running?
I think running.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna... You watch as she kind of reaches behind herself, and she pulls out what looks to be this bow and arrow, and she just readies an arrow. She's gonna hold an action to shoot one of them. It is now the Gorilla's turns, and you watch as they're both gonna make perception checks. One of
I
them.
moved away from her so that
Okay,
they
so
don't see me when she shoots the arrow.
well, so here's the thing. So one of them
But I can't.
uses its action to tell the other one, or signal to the other one, where you guys are. As you watch as one of them only seems to know Somok, and one of them looks directly at you guys.
Oh gosh.
And that one just goes, "Woo, woo," and points at you guys. And the other one jumps out of the tree and lands on the ground. Somok. You watch as it just kind of looms over you.
Oh God, we're all gonna die.
Wait, hold on, wait, real quick. I am in front of everyone, or in this case, where it's like, I'm the only one who's able to face the, what is it called?
Gorillon.
Okay, I'm assuming the Gorillon is not in front of everyone else.
Nope. It jumped down within range of you. Just
Hey,
you.
hey DM.
Yeah?
We're gonna use one of the only bard spells that actually kind of deals damage.
It's not your turn yet.
Okay, you just told me.
I was letting you know this one is going to use its action to pummel you.
Okay, Okay, that makes much more sense now. Thank you. That makes much more sense now.
I was
That's
wondering
still
if
not
casting something
probably
with reaction.
fried.
But okay, so you watch as the Gorillon just looms over you, reaches up a fist, and swings full speed at you. That's a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh God, rest in peace, Somac.
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll live with like 1 HP. Then you guys can run away.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yep.
Sick, I'm down.
Oh God, okay. So, you guys watch as the Gorillon just lands, looms over, and just...
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not down. It's right. I'm in half orc.
Oh, so it punches him across the face, he hits the ground, and then he opens his eyes. Michael, are you gonna try and play dead, or just are you revealing...
No, I'm going back up.
Well, so, what I'm wondering is, it still has a little bit...
Oh, and it has multiple.
in its
Okay,
turn.
no, it has multiple. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I'm gonna play dead then.
Okay, make a performance check for me. And it's gonna make an intelligence. He got
I'm
a
hoping
0.
I don't think I can fail. How does a 21 sound?
Okay, so you just play dead and you watch as the Gorillon looms over you, steps over you, and starts charging towards where you guys are hidden in the bushes. As it does, Azaka is gonna shoot her arrow. Natural 20!
Okay.
Oh, done.
I hope she's strong.
Oh, give me a sec. Be right back.
Then yeah, we're screwed.
No, I have
Hope y'all at
Thunderwave.
home know this.
No, it's okay. I got Thunderwave. I'm gonna knock down the tree.
Oh yeah, you can cast spells, but they're away from the tree.
Sorry, there was people.
One of them is still up in the tree.
No. Both of
Well,
them.
either way, I can still cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
Okay, so, her attack does, as she fires off an arrow. Let's find out. It does 11 damage. So you watch as she just reaches back, shoots an arrow off the longbow, just hits the grill on the side of the face, and just turns, and it's gonna take its next attacks at her.
No.
Die, person. You think Alarak knows names? Hell, he can barely read.
Okay, it's gonna try and punch her a few times.
Oh no.
Miss. That's a hit, and that's a miss. So 2 hit and 2 miss.
Oh,
Also,
God.
to clarify, that means these things have a 5 attack multi-attack.
Oh God.
So she takes, for a total of, between all the attacks, oh, she only takes, she takes 15 damage, so not that bad for her. Okay, she's still alive. As the Gorillon just jumps down and just punches her, and she just stumbles back. She manages to avoid its bite, but, Somak, your turn is up.
Is one of them still in the tree?
Yes.
Alright, cool. How far away is the tree itself?
The tree is about 10 feet up. Wait, that means... Okay, the Gorillon took 6 damage because it just jumped instead of climbing.
Cabodongus.
It's fine.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna get up and walk over to the tree. I'm casting Thunderwave.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's not within melee of you. So you just look up at the tree, you slam the drum, and this wave of sound just shoots up the tree.
Con save.
Con save. Natural 20.
Hiss.
Damage or no damage?
Half damage.
Okay, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, 1 moment. That's like, are we rounding up or down?
I'll just say round up.
Alright, that's 5.
5 damage, okay. It is not that hurt. As you would expect. But, does that end your turn?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else.
It is now
Yeah.
Pulled Pork's turn.
Old pork.
Pulled Pork is going to attack the gorilla right in front of you, Aelrath.
Go, pulled pork.
So you just point forward and it just slithers off your arm and pew, shoots out at him. David, make an attack roll for Pulled Pork. He has a +6.
Oh my god! It's better than mine!
I assume these are the stats because there's no stats in the book, and I looked up and the stats seem
That's an 8
8 in total.
in total.
Okay, so you watch he just jumps forward and goes to latch on the ground and just smacks him out of the way.
Oh,
That's the end of Pulled Pork's turn.
oh, pulled pork.
I
Aelrath.
use my bonus action. Enter rage.
Okay, so you just you hit Pulled Pork.
I draw my battle axe.
Okay, you ready your weapon.
Yeah!
You just
I attack.
swing. Okay, make that attack roll. So while you're raging, it does additional damage, right?
Yes.
Nice, and you have advantage on all strength checks and saves.
Yes, but not attack. Ooh, 18.
I swear, if you guys somehow manage to kill these things.
18.
18? Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
These things have really low AC.
I almost did D20. Ooh, that's 11 damage.
11, nice. Okay. So, you just Pulled Pork! You swing the battle axe, and as it slams into one of its
Great
arms.
axe.
Great axe, even better. You just swing down with both hands. It just carves across its shoulder down one of its arms and just fillets a good portion of the flesh off of it. The gorilla just reels back in pain and just reaches up a fist to punch you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I can't do anything else.
First level characters. Oh god.
The power of Barbarian, everyone! I've never played one.
Bird Noise, you're up, and they can definitely see you now.
Okay.
As well as you are within melee of one of them.
Okay. Can I use inflict wounds?
Okay, you reach for it and you just go to grab onto its side. Make an attack roll.
Oh, inflict wounds is good.
It does.
It does a lot. You made a good choice.
It could, if he got a natural 20, he could roll 60 max damage. As a first level spell.
And that's why you don't screw with clerics, everyone. Take note of that.
They're good.
Got a 9? I don't know if that...
What'd you get?
A 9.
In total?
Yep.
You add your plus.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay, so you reach forward and the spell just expands. Also, Cash, make sure you're checking off spell slots on the character sheet.
Okay.
So you reach forward and the greenish energy that's about to hit him with your birdie fingers just disperses before it can work, and the girl just kind of looks at you and raises one of its forearms.
Oh no.
Azaka's turn. She is going to, because it's within melee of her, she's going to...
I have bless.
She's going to make 2 scimitar attacks. As she draws these 2, she sheathes her longbow and pulls out these 2 swords and just swing.
Swing, swang.
Swing, swing. You guys made a good choice by taking a guy that can fight.
I mean, yeah, I think that's a given.
Okay, do both of those hit?
Yay! You chose a good
wait.
person.
Wait, no, let's see.
Oh.
1 miss and 1 hit.
Oh.
What did she get?
One of them was above a 20 and one of them was a 12.
Oh. Okay, so they have like, I'd say like around like 13, 14 armor class.
Okay, they take 5 damage. Okay. Okay, the Grillan's looking actually relatively hurt as she just swing. One of them carves through the arm that you've already wounded, and the other one completely misses. It's now the gorilla's turns. The one in the tree that is looking down at you, Bard Man,
Oh no.
Okay.
is gonna jump from the tree and descend towards you at Mach speed.
Didn't it already jump?
What?
Didn't it already jump? And that's why it took 6 damage.
What?
Didn't it already jump?
No, this is the one that is still in the tree.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that used its turn looking for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, this one this one takes 5 damage from jumping. But as it hits the ground, it just looms over you and is gonna try and punch you.
Rest in peace, Somak.
You are dead.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay, next attack.
I forgot we had armor classes.
Does
I
a
was
12 hit?
The what?
12.
No, it does not.
Are you kidding me?
You're one off.
You're getting lucky, my good sir.
My brother might enter the room.
I assume it's 16 hits.
Yeah, no,
Rest in
16
peace,
hits.
Somak.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
He's not
This is my
necessarily
death.
dead. Okay. 8 damage. So it just slams you across the head, and you just.
I'm assuming I failed like twice.
I will say you fail 1 death save automatically.
Fam, I was 2 away from instant death.
You're at 1 health, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
My max is 10.
10?
I was so close to instant death.
Technically, the raw rules do say. It's a good question. Doesn't specify. I will say, what happens is you don't automatically fail any death saves when you go down, but it uses its next attack to hit you, which causes you to fail 2 death saves.
Okay.
And then it is going to, yeah, that's its turn. And the one fighting you guys is going to take 1 punch at each of you and then deal out some extra. So, Aelrath. That misses. Bird noises.
Jeez.
I assume a 19 hits.
Oh yeah.
Okay, bird noises. You take
So I'm instantly dead.
6 damage.
Okay, I'm not dead.
It's then going to take
I'm at 4 health.
It's attacking Azaka. That hits. It only does 5 damage. Okay.
Come on, hit me.
And it's going to attack you, Aelrath. With its... Wait, that's... Yeah, it's going to take another attack at you, Aelrath. It swings, and you just manage to block it with your great sword, and it's going to take its last attack at you.
Great axe.
Sorry, I keep blanking on the weapon. I'll get it eventually. It's session 1. All 3 attacks that it swings at you just miss. You're just deflecting all of them.
The power of the innocent snaky boy.
As the last one's swinging towards you, you're just like, ugh. And then at the last second, he's distracted by pulled pork and just misses. Okay, so Mac, you're up. And I'm wondering, are you guys okay with keeping the rule from the previous game?
Yeah,
Which is I roll death saves?
yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Can we explain for the audience at home
Yes.
the
How it
different
works
rules?
is, I'm rolling the death saves, and I don't tell them, so they don't really know how the character is doing once they go in caucus.
And then there's also
We also have
there's card inspirations, and then there's critical failures.
Yeah, critical failure means... Oh! Yeah, we're implementing critical failure. So the next attack... David, your next attack against the Grillon has advantage. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Pulled pork, make that attack roll. Actually, no. Pulled pork gets the advantage.
Yes, pulled pork!
Yes.
Yeah, pulled pork!
Actually, wait, no, sorry. David, pulled pork gets advantage, and you also get advantage because it rolled 2 nat 1s.
Yay.
That's a 19.
Table, because I'm just like, why is my... What?
That's a 19.
That actually hits. Okay, pulled pork does... How much damage does pulled pork do?
75 million damage.
He's rolling max damage so far.
Yes!
He rolled 1 away from perfect.
Hold Borg!
Let's go.
Let me make sure.
I hope Fanar is made of pulled pork.
Okay, the Grillon's looking really hurt from that bite from pulled pork as it swoops in from the side and latches onto him.
Pork.
Yeah, pulled pork!
Okay. Who is up? Elrath, you're up.
It's about to happen. I'm a swap at him.
Okay, make that attack roll.
Natural 20!
As you swing down with the fury of pulled pork behind your blade, you just carve his body. Roll damage. That's 2d12.
2d12 plus 4.
Not this. Once this combat ends, we're probably gonna wrap it up, but I will tell you guys what challenge rating.
19 damage.
19?
Yeah.
How do you kill it?
I slash its head in half. I
Okay.
cut its head in half.
Okay. You take the axe and you just swing down with the fury of pulled pork beside you. And it carves through, down through his nose, into the. You hear multiple bones crack through the jaw. And it stops about right there in the neck before the head just kind of like starts splitting apart.
And then I release a roar of fury.
Bird noises. It's your turn.
Okay, so there's still one, right?
One is dead, and one is looming over the maybe dead body, maybe unconscious body of Somak.
Is it threatened by my attacks and my furious roar?
It looks scared.
Okay, let's see what die can do.
I am proud of Alarath. I am happy that the snake board exists.
Wait, does Cure Wounds even work?
Yeah.
You have to run up and tap Somak, but it
Yeah,
only works. It only works if he's not dead yet, and you're not sure, but you can definitely try.
Okay.
Are you gonna run up to him and cast it?
No, I was just wondering if it worked in this because.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt.
Okay, you point forwards at the Grillon and just.
Guiding bolt is really good.
Yep. Make that attack.
Wait, do I have a?
Yes, you have a bonus. Also,
Yeah, 5.
if you hit the next attack, anyone makes has advantage.
Okay. $22.
That hits. Roll damage.
It's 4d6.
Yep, 4d6 plus nothing.
Yeah, it's guiding bolt is insane,
13.
13 damage. Okay.
and that's why one of my most favorite characters use it a lot.
Speaker. Okay.
Speaker,
Okay. Anyway,
the heavy metal bard.
reach forward and the mystical energy swirls around your hand before this blue beam just shoots sideways at him, and it slams into the grill. And this sparkling energy is left there, and the next attack against him has advantage. It's Azaka's turn, and she gets advantage on that attack roll with her bow and arrow, as she's not running into melee.
Nothing has hit.
That hits.
Nothing has hit Alarath yet. Alarath is snake god.
One hit and one miss like last time.
Nothing.
I don't know what I heard.
Neither do I. I feel bad for the people at home.
It was to witness my soul leaving my body. That's what it was.
Yo, that's
Okay.
edgy.
She just fires off 2 arrows. One of them sinks into the spot that you had hit with the guiding bolt, and the other one goes wide. The Grillon's still holding on, and it is angry, and it's the Grillon's turn, so it's not going after the dead person that it thinks is dead. It's going after...
I killed his buddy, so it better be going after me.
What the?
Yeah, I'll say it's going to go after you and I'm gonna say it's gonna go after you and Azaka. Because you killed one of them, though, it's gonna take 3 attacks at you, and actually no, it's gonna take 2 attacks at you and 3 at Azaka. Because she's been shooting it repeatedly.
What time is it?
We're gonna wrap up soon. David, both attacks against you hit.
Okay, but remember, I have resistance against
And-
bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Okay, and 2 against Azaka hit. So 2 attacks against you hit and 2 attacks against her hit. David,
Okay.
so you take, for the first attack, you take 8 damage. So
Divide that in
half to 4. And on the second attack, you take another 4 damage.
Okay, so I take 8 damage in total.
Okay, and then
I'm
for,
still standing.
yep, David's still standing. And then Azaka, she takes.
I hope she doesn't die. She's actually really cool.
She's actually still alive. She's doing pretty good, despite the fact that she's getting hit quite a few times. That's the end of the Grillon's turns. So mock. Okay.
Pulled pork!
Pulled pork. Make that attack roll as pulled pork swerves in.
The power of pulled pork.
How dare you create this overpowered entity?
Technically, I didn't.
How is he so strong? No one
12. That doesn't hit.
just barely misses. Pulled pork swerves around, but the Gorillon's flesh is too thick. Elrath, you're up.
It's swap!
Okay, you charge forward in a blind fury and swing.
19.
19. Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Nine damage.
9. Okay.
Here's the power.
As you swing forward, you cut through, and actually, I will say you lop off one of its arms, because
Does that get rid of one of its multi-attacks?
I will say yes, that does lower its multi-attack. So you swing forward and just chop off at the wrist, and its arm just hits the ground.
Oh god.
Bird noise, you're up.
Okay.
It is now within melee of you again.
Hmm. I could just instantly die. Let's see what I can do.
What you gonna do, bird noises? This thing's
Oh,
like
so-
weak.
Okay, I want to do inflict wounds.
Okay, make another attack roll. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Counting bird noises, there's 2 turns before it goes back to the gorilla.
21.
21, that hits, roll damage. 3d10. Oh boy.
That
Wait, is it 3d10? Yeah.
inflict wounds is scary. Especially at higher levels.
20.
20 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It had 19 health. How do you kill it?
Explode it.
Okay.
Part
So,
way.
as you reach, what'd you say?
Part way explode it.
Okay, I will say, so as you reach forward and grab onto it, this greenish blue energy surrounds its body, and it begins to wither up, and then it expands rapidly and just blow, like the side of it just erupts open, and just organs spill out onto the floor beside it.
Oh god.
It just stumbles for a sec, and now like half of it is bust open, and the other half is just shriveled, and it just
Oh.
hits the ground, dead.
Do we level up now?
You guys are. I'm gonna tell you guys how many levels you get, because those things were each challenge rating 4.
Yay!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Wait,
I'm
no,
so
no,
dead.
to make this mature.
Oh yeah, but by the
I'm
way, so what's gonna happen is Azaka on her turn runs over to Somok and is gonna attempt to make a medicine check. But she as she goes over, she puts her hands on him and kind of begins looking, and then she looks up towards you guys.
Wait, what are we doing? I wasn't.
I'm dead.
Wait, oh,
In the first
I mean,
section.
You watch as she just kind of like puts a hand to her head.
he's dead.
Chult is
Gee.
very dangerous.
Well,
Somok's dead corpse lies there.
Oh my god.
I loot it. I
It's
loot it for the
Ramon
gold.
all over again.
I take the gold.
Michael dies so much. But as all the dead bodies are scattered around, what do you guys want to do with Somok's corpse?
I'm gonna loot it for the gold.
Okay. You just go over to his body and start going through his things. Somok, how much stuff do you have on you?
Okay, so I shall now
Oh, yeah.
tell you.
Also, Somok, you have the rain catchers and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I shall now tell you.
Bird Noises has the rain catchers because he bought them, remember?
Okay, so here's what I have on me that I give to my dear friends. Or in this case, they're corpse robbing me. Normal, like the normal equipment stuff like backpack, bedroll, candles, and whatnot. I have common clothing, a costume, disguise kit, my drum,
What we can do
two daggers.
What we can do after the game is, Michael, you can just send a list of it in chat, and they can select what they're taking.
Yeah. But important things to note is a letter from a dead college that I cannot answer yet. Colleague, yeah, I can't read. Sorry about that. It's a letter from someone.
Okay, so
So how many
you watch as Azaki kind of looks and she's like, well, they probably did live somewhere. We can go try and find it. And I will say, just to simplify things, you guys end the day going through looking, and you guys do actually find a little cache of supplies that was being hoarded by them. David, roll a d20 for me.
Okay. That's a 20.
Okay. So you find this buried in the bushes is this little wooden crate.
I open it using my manly strength.
You just pry it open, and as you do, there are 7 vials of red liquid. I assume you know what those are.
Healing potions, yes!
There is 7 healing potions inside there, so
Yay!
you guys can put this how you. This is where we're gonna end the first session. I had fun. I hope you guys do. We're gonna have to bring in a new character for Michael, as Tomb is very dangerous, and you guys did somehow manage to kill challenge rating 4 Gorillons.
Yay!
But
And only 2 attacks hit Alarak.
you guys might actually be boosted to level 3. I'm gonna find out right now. But yeah. So we will pick up where we left off next time. Adios.
It's only 6.
Soon.